I know, right?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Garage Hangout. It is Wednesday, September 10th. Oh, damn. I just thought about, oh, God.
Yes.
Is it September 10th?
Yes.
Wait
Bro,
a minute.
tomorrow.
No way.
Yeah, tomorrow's 9/11, bro. 24
Yep.
years. God damn it. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Garage. It's for me. For me, I don't know about everybody else. Everybody else can speak for themselves. For me, it's kind of a somber day. It's been a kind of somber 2 weeks, to be honest. If we're going to be honest, it's been a rough 2 weeks. Just trying to wrap my head around the bullshit that's happening, right? We had last week. Well, first and foremost, everybody knows, Charlie Kirk from Turning Point, USA, was assassinated this afternoon in Utah State University, I believe was his college campus. And it was, Charlie, I never met the guy. I know people who know him.
Mm-hmm.
They spoke highly of him. But from what I've seen of him, watching him the last decade, a lot of people think Charlie just came on the scene when Trump's second term, and it's just not that way. Him, Candace, and Shapiro all jumped this thing off together in the beginning. I don't know if you guys know that. They were the trio, man. They were the young, up and coming, conservative, faith-based, logical sense speaking people, and they would go to college campuses and have these discussions, and often met with a lot of resistance. The difference with Charlie Kirk is Charlie Kirk was a man of God. This is not a religious show, but he was a man of God. He was peaceful. He never had, he never wanted to see any kind of violence or never encouraged violence. That wasn't his thing. His thing was he would go and sit down with you and have a conversation to try to come to some type of mutual respected opinion. That's what he was. It's what he did. He was also a father, 2 children, a husband. And yes, was he a MAGA person? I don't know if he was a MAGA person as much as he was a conservative. And in saying that, all he was doing what he normally does is he has a conversation. It's an open mic. Just like here, we open up the mic. People come on the show. Steven gets them on the show, and you come in, you speak your piece. But at the end of the day, we're all civilized. I ain't trying to kill you. You ain't trying to kill me. You feel what I'm saying? That's what Charlie Kirk was. And it's pissing me the fuck off because exactly like the title, evil prevails when good men do nothing. And we're going to get into the Uber and Lyft and all that bullshit because in my opinion, and y'all in the chat, if anybody's here, and I know this show might not be popular tonight, that's fine. But I'm going to speak my piece tonight. I promise you that. These companies are doing it to us. You, me, and everybody else that's on these apps. The same shit that just got done to Charlie Kirk. I was already trying to wrap my head around the Ukrainian girl who got her fucking neck slit for sitting down on a bus seat.
Yep.
All she did was sat down, bro. And some people, and I know it's a lot of media, mainstream media and shit out there, they're making it out to be a racial thing and this, that, and the other. And it ain't that, bro, because that could have been my daughter. I see that happen. I see my daughter. I see my wife. My wife catches the tri-rail in the morning. I see my wife. And nobody bothered to do shit. Nobody got up and tried to stop that dude. And it could have been anybody. It just so happens that it was that woman that day.
Mm-hmm.
And my point is that it's getting so fucking senseless out here. Everybody's got to be right. Everybody's got to be fucking right. The left's got to be right. The right's got to be right. Everybody's got to be right. And the people in the middle, which is about 90% of us when you think about it, we ain't saying shit. We ain't doing shit. We're letting them do this shit to us. And I'm just, I don't know how y'all feel about it, but to me, it's very, 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 very difficult to sit here and just, and then they arrested. Well, they took 2 people into custody. Both of those have been released. They don't know who the shooter was.
Mm-hmm.
Blew his neck out.
Yeah.
I'm not going to show the video, but I know Steven. And this is what really got me. Was I told Steven called me tonight. Steven, I ain't spoke to you since last Wednesday, huh, brother? Right? Because nobody knew I was going through my shit, and just trying to wrap my head around all this bullshit. Right? It's just like you don't want to snap off. If you get somebody in the car and they say something cross or vex to you, now I'm going to want to do something because I'm angry. Right? And people try to provoke you. Right? I had a situation. You guys didn't see it, but the guys on my radio saw it. I had I did a Lyft ride. I don't know if I talked about it. No, it wasn't last week. It was this week. Last week. It was last week. I had a Lyft ride. I did a Lyft ride. Y'all believe it or not, it was $4 bonus. I did the ride. $7.23, 3 miles, 10 minutes. Okay, I'll do the ride. I get there. I'm waiting the full 5 minutes. And believe me, you'll understand why I'm saying this in a minute. I wait the full 5 minutes. She comes down with like 10 seconds left to go before I can hit that cancel button.
Right.
She opens the door, right? She opens the door.
Mm-hmm.
She says, hey, can you wait another 2 or 3 minutes for my girlfriend to get down? And do me a favor, go ahead and start the trip. Now, I'm faced with 2 situations here. Number 1, I want to cancel her ass because she's late.
Right.
And number 2, that's a giant red flag to ask me to start the trip when all of us know that the trip is fixed rate. If it says $7.23, that's what it's going to pay, $7.23 if you start the trip. There's no waiting time. She didn't want to get charged waiting time for her girlfriend or whatever to come down. So now I'm dealing with alternate lifestyle couple on Lyft, and I don't hardly drive Lyft at all. So what choice I got? I got 1 or 2 choices. I can either get banned completely off of it if I tell her to go fly a kite,
right,
or I can start the trip. So I started the trip. Okay, about 2-3 minutes later, the girlfriend comes down. Well, she slides her piglet ass across my seats. I don't think nothing of it. Right? I get them dropped off. 7 minutes later, I drop them off. They're not the nicest of people when they get out of the car, even though I say, hey, have a good time, enjoy your evening, blah, 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 blah. I'm past my bullshit, right?
Mm-hmm.
I look in the back seat, bruh, it looked like somebody took a mop with grease and went all along the back seats and the bottom of the seats. Like, I'm not shitting you, bro. It was nasty. It looked like pig grease everywhere. I'm like, mother, son of a. So now I'm like, oh, fuck, what do I do now? Do I attempt to get a cleaning fee on this? I definitely don't want them in my car again, right? So the guys told me I posted the pictures in Pascal. Y'all know Pascal.
Yeah.
By the way, I forgot to send Pascal the link, Steven, if you want to send it out to him. I'm sorry. I apologize, man. I think I only got like 4 or 5 out. Anyway, make a long story short, I did. I contacted Lyft and I told him, bro, I was afraid if I didn't start the trip, it was going to come at me. And then next thing you know, I'm going to be suspended or kicked off y'all's app because y'all are assholes when it comes to that shit. Oh, no, I completely understand. I sent him the pictures. No problem. Blah, blah, blah. To Lyft's credit, because y'all know I'm not a fanboy of Lyft. To Lyft's credit, they gave me a $20 cleaning fee and I scrubbed those seats. Do you hear me, Thomas? I hit them bitches like a pizza oven. Okay. I was on them.
I know, right?
I had to throw out the damn towels and everything, bro. It's nasty. And so anyway, the whole point to all of this is, and then I'll turn it over to you guys. You guys can You guys want to add to whatever we do?
Yeah.
We got a problem, man. You know, everybody keeps taking it up the ass. The 90% of us that all get along and, you know, we might kid each other back and forth and, you know, oh, Vinny likes Trump. Oh, this guy likes that one. Whatever. That's neither here nor there.
Right.
Because it doesn't change the way I think or respect people. You're entitled to your opinion. That's what we fought for. That's what the country 250 years ago fought for. Anyway, I'll let you guys go in and then we can get deeper into this. Mr. Steven, how you doing? Mr. Thomas, how you doing? Buddha.
It's my dog.
Going on, bro?
Buddha and I are usually on the opposite sides of the political spectrum, but I don't even think this is politics.
No.
Is this politics or is this just civil humanity?
No, yeah, it's simple humanity. And reason why that kind of hit home for me, the girl was working at a pizza joint, and I work at 2 of them. So, of course, we got girls that work that's doing the customer service, doing cashiering. They're about just as innocent as anyone. They don't do nothing to nobody. They just trying to make a living, get cash, use it if they want to go out with their friends or buy clothes or hell. For some, any little nook and cranny they can use to help pay for college, they take it and they running with it. You know, but what the thing is what Vinny hit on that it's rubbing me the wrong way. So at Pizza Hut, we've had no in-house dining for 5 years since COVID hit. Ooh. And then they were talking about restarting that again. And I said, I don't think that's a good idea if you do that. And the reason why I said I don't like the idea because now in 5 years, people have gotten even overly crazy in them 5 years. You know, because I was like, nobody wants to sit up here and try to break up no brawl or have a shooting indoors. And where we got gas lines running through this joint. We don't need that. I was like, I like it the way it is. The area manager's like, oh, well, I'm thinking about it. We already did it back at 2 places. I'm like, this ain't the place to do it. if you know, find something else. Even if you move us and put us in a standalone where only thing we got space for you is to come in, get your shit and leave. Don't start this whole dining and stuff. That means you're going to have to rehire waitresses and stuff. That's going to be too much work and you're going to spend a lot more money to get that going. So I, in a way, was like, I'm not feeling it, you know, but, you know, it's going to be out of my hands. I have no say-so whatsoever. And then at the other joint, my pizza parlor, they got sold. So my old owner sold it to someone new. The guy is nice. He's cool as a fan. Wants to put TVs in there so we can watch football as we make pizza and stuff. Okay. I'm cool with that. But now everybody who used to be with the old owner, they're all gone. So me and another girl is the only ones that are left. And so, you know, my new manager, he's cool and everything else, but I be trying to tell him, dude, I don't want to touch people food, trying to make people food. All I want to do is just drive. I can sweep them out, do dishes. I ain't trying to touch food and trying to cut pizzas and that's not me. Right. Yeah. I was like, if I wanted to be in the kitchen, I'd have learned how to cook at home a long time ago. Haven't done it yet this far, and I've made it this long. I'm doing all right. I'm doing something right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so, you know, and that's something that you're gonna have to adjust and adapt. You know, Eddie was on with Sergio last week talking about pivots. We've been talking about that for over 3.5 years.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You're gonna have to make changes. I got changes happening to me. I need to combat those changes, if they becoming to be a liability and not an asset, you're going to have to act accordingly. And then the last but not least, now this is why your boy is on tonight.
Uh-oh.
Got in the accident 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
Got hit from behind going to work. So
no.
Yeah. So I'll send you the picture of the damages. It's not as bad as what you think, but it did benefit because it's gonna start something else. So
okay.
Hi, Mrs. Steven. No.
Damn. Okay.
Bro, get a room. God damn.
Hey, Thomas.
Yo.
They crashed my dad this morning.
Oh God.
They crashed my dad this morning going to work today too, bro.
Yeah. So
and he just barely got it back. He just barely got it back fixed from the first accident like a year ago.
Oh.
And this happened again. Like, damn.
So
now you mentioning that you got hit too. Fuck.
Yeah. So, but this is the thing. This is gonna be the blessing in disguise, because now I got hit. The guy was like, I don't want to deal with insurance. I don't blame him either, because now my wife is on my insurance. Right. I ain't want to get dropped, even though the accident wasn't even in my fault. Because here in Florida,
but that don't mean nothing. Yeah, they'll drop you in a heartbeat.
Yeah. So he was like, I'll pay for the damages. So we got an estimate, and he said this is a visual estimate. He said when I take stuff apart, that's when we'll know how much it really costs. Mm-hmm. So it went from 1,024 to 4,500.
Ooh, so shit!
The guy was like, "Yeah, that's way too much," and I even told him, "It's like, look, that's more than what the car was worth. I didn't even pay close to that when I bought that car."
Right.
So he was like, so what would you? He was like, so this is what I'll do. He's like, I'll just pay you what the car is worth. He went on his phone, did a Kelly Blue Book, scratched me a check $3,500. I'm gonna use
called it a day.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use that money to get the newer car. Get right back.
You know what he get? You know what he's going to get, Steven. You already know what he's going to get.
No, I'm not going to get that yet. I wish I could got it, but I'm not going to get that yet.
You know, you mentioned Thomas, that the Pizza Hut's thinking about opening the inside back up, right? The dining area back up. And when you said that, the first thing that hit my head was, wow, this is like Uber trying to put cash rides in our Uber cars.
Correct.
You know, because they don't feel like they're making enough money. Hey, let's try to, regardless of how it's going to hurt. And again, this brings us back to the whole fucking start of this show. Mm-hmm. How much it's going to hurt, because it's somebody's going to get shot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Somebody's going to get robbed. Yeah. It's not a matter of if. It's just a matter of when.
Yeah. That's what I said. No, I was like, that's a bad idea. I said, these people are crazy now.
and what's jacked up about it is politicians agreed to that shit.
Yeah.
They went to have a moment of silence in Congress today, in the House of Representatives, for Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
That moment of silence. And so they do the thing there for like, I don't know, 20 seconds, 30 seconds or so. And then somebody, I think it was Lauren Boebert from Colorado, she, did her hand up, or whatever they do, whatever their parliamentary procedure is. And Speaker Johnson was like, well, yeah, go ahead, blah, blah, blah. She said, I'd like to have a prayer. And Democrats started screaming, he don't need no fucking prayer. This is what happens when you don't have gun control.
Yep. Now you started.
He's not even dead 5 hours, and y'all in that's bro. How are we supposed to act? Okay, how are we supposed to act in the streets if they can't act right in the goddamn Capitol? But go ahead, Tom. I'm sorry. I'm just
no. It's bad, because I've seen people already tap dance, and this dude ain't even in the ground yet. They already got videos, people happy as hell. And I'm like, oh, so this is what men have been reduced to.
Yeah, this is the type of people you're dealing with.
This is what men are reduced to, because the respect ain't there. Because I was explaining that to my nephew, that I said there was a difference when I was growing up. You didn't talk when grown folks were talking. And I said then it was the Gen X moms that used to get whooped that said, I'm not whooping my kids when I have kids. Now their kids are grown adults, and now the grandkids got raised the same way, and they're just as wild as the previous generation. So I said it used to look at someone and be like, yeah, no, we ain't messing with that person. That dude crazy. These kids don't have that filter. There's no boundary of personal space, of respect, anything. Now it's just like, yeah, he may look like he'll fuck me up, but I'm gonna fuck with him anyway. Like, what's the worst thing that's gonna happen? We both go to jail. I mean, it's changed a lot, from when we were growing up to how people grow up now. It's completely different.
It's
but
different.
I can tell you this, men have been reduced. Like, because I tell people that Democratic Party, they're gonna push they're gonna push Kamala again or a whole nother woman. Gavin Newsom can get into it, but he'll get leapfrogged by a woman. I said, they're putting this in your face and telling you they saying they can do better, but they ain't been showing they can do better.
Well, I mean, there's a reason why you put a bunch of women, and I'm sorry, ladies, don't take this the wrong way, but it's the goddamn truth. You put a bunch of women in the same room, they coming out fighting.
Yeah,
it's true.
They're coming out fighting. Men can at least have a difference of opinion,
right?
And one or two of them might be pissed off, but at least they're gonna walk out.
Yeah,
we don't always get along here on the pod. Yeah. We don't always see eye to eye on the pod.
Right.
But at the end of the day, we can shake hands and be respectful to each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You do that shit with women. Women don't even want to be around goddamn women.
Nope. Well, so I've always go back to Corleone and Castellano. They killed Michael in a toll road, and they still got to sit there next to each other and shook hands and hug, and whatever beef that they had was squashed right then and there. Men can still do that to this day. Men can still do that.
So you mentioned you bring up Newsom's name, right? Gavin Newsom, governor of California. And to my two brothers over here, by the way, Mr. Gambit, welcome to the party. It ain't much of a party, bro. It's more of a wait tonight. I'm just letting you know. If you read the title, that's the flow we're on tonight, and be free with it. You're more than welcome. Melvin, what's up, buddy?
Sir. What's up, Melvin?
But I gotta
see you, brother.
I gotta address Stephen and Buddha with this one. I gotta address Stephen and Buddha and Gambit with this one too, because he's out there in California. Shit me. I gotta remember this. So your boy David Risher from Lyft yesterday was praising the bill that's going to allow unionization of drivers out there in California, not because they feel like it's a good thing to have union drivers, but because they're going to get that big insurance slash on out there that's going to cost drivers more money. It's going to cover their ass. So your boy David Risher from Lyft, the Lyft CEO, I'm saying this shit on purpose, okay? Yeah. Decided to address whatever group he was addressing yesterday, that, hey, we're going to save $200 million on insurance costs, and we're going to give that money back to the drivers. Now, I have one question for everybody on the panel and everybody in the chat. The fuck did Lyft ever give money back to the drivers? At what point did that ever happen?
And that's what me and Sergio was talking about today in the conference downtown. The smoke screens that the rideshare companies talk about all the time. Hocus pocus, moving the hands, moving the cards, saying, look at this card while I play this card, and keep looking at those cards while we take all the money and stack our banks and not give a nickel to anyone.
Look at the shiny thing over here. Look at the shiny. Look at the shiny. Keep looking.
Right.
Right.
Don't look at me taking the money out of your pocket.
Yeah, don't look at me over here.
Don't look over here. Look over here.
I know I'm in your pocket. I know I'm in your pocket. Just look over here.
Yeah, look up over your pocket. This right now. So you go out and think about what we say we're going to give it to you. But we ain't going to give you nothing. We're going to do $20 billion, $20 billion type buyback, saying we're broke, we're not collecting any money. But somewhere, some $20 billion comes somewhere to buy a buyback. Go figure that one.
Well, and so Newsom is the one who signed off on it. From what I understand, it was Newsom and two other legislators out there. I don't know if they were senators, House of Reps, whatever it was, whatever that is out there on the state level. It was three of them that made this conciliation. What I want to know is, okay, what was it? Drivers United? What's her name? She was in on this meeting? No, I think Sergio said it was the union.
The union,
union.
No drivers at all, and no United people were in that thing. This is politicians and the attorney generals and stuff like that. So remember, it ain't drawn out yet. Unless they throw us a poison pill in there to save something for a driver, it won't be given anything to a driver, and I don't expect anything. That's why you tell me the playing field of basketball, how I bounce left, I'll bounce left. Tell me I bounce right, I'll bounce right. You take my ball and start letting the air out of it while I'm bouncing it. Now I'm going to complain to you. Why the frick are you letting the air out of my ball? I need to make money.
Right. Yeah.
Steven?
Yep. Again, it's a distraction, and it's expected. I'm not. What's the main thing that I stick to? It's like,
it ain't my job to fix rideshare.
It's not my job to fix rideshare. Get my money and bounce. They're gonna constantly be playing these games. They need to maneuver. I don't believe we're gonna see an increase in pay. I don't believe we're gonna magically all of a sudden get money back. It sounds ridiculous. If anything, this is gonna be an opportunity to restructure payment and fee structures so that we make less money in the long run.
Yeah,
we haven't got a raise at any point, and then we're gonna try to pretend just because they increased the limit, which it shouldn't have been a limit in the first place. But just because they increased the limit on how much you can get paid per ride, all of a sudden we should be ecstatic about it.
Like, ooh, we gave you a shiny nickel. Aren't you happy? Here's your nickel. Put your nickel over there. We're making
right.
So, I mean, we already know they're planning for a future where drivers are going to be obsolete because you mostly have AVs, or you're going to be replaced by only commercial drivers. We don't know how it's going to bounce. We just know that at some point they're going to be like, you're too much of an expense and we no longer need you. Thank you for your service. Not really, but thank you. Be gone. You know.
Changing dynamically every single day, guys, and I look at this stuff on the news as it comes, like a baseball player. Is this a curveball, fastball, hardball? Is it, what are the slider? Which one I got to dodge right now? Am I going to be able to hit? And don't hit me with the goddamn ball. I don't want to get hit with the ball. Just tell me what you're throwing at me and let me see can I land the blow. And they're throwing this stuff. That's why, as a businessman, I look at this thing. Where do I fit in? You throw too many. I'm going to take my bat and go home, my glove and go home. Like, look, game and we're playing. You got to walk away. And that's what they're doing to a lot of drivers. It's falling off. And what they're going to do, and if those robot cars hit the street and force like they're supposed to do, like Eddie's saying in Austin now, if they hit cities with that, just know more people are going to fall off of that tree, and that the driver, rough population is going to go down because nobody's going to stay all day doing $2 trips saying, here's my $20 I made for the day.
You've already shown examples of not caring about what happens to drivers by reducing the surge pricing when it comes to huge events. I mean, we are sitting in hours of traffic, but that doesn't matter to you at all. And then you punish higher tiers by having slower building surge when they're stuck in the exact same traffic, and yet they're paying for a much more expensive vehicle to operate. You got rid of Lux. You didn't care about what the driver said at all. And then now maybe you're considering bringing it back. It's like so much of this nonsense. And what? Because it benefits you? It's not because it benefits drivers.
It's funny. It's funny you mentioned that about the upper tier platforms. I don't know if that was you or if that was Eddie I spoke to today about this. But I had said, all of a sudden now down here, I don't know about where Thomas is, But down here, every single afternoon, it's like the rainy season has started. And it's not just raining, it's booming.
Yeah.
I mean, lightning striking,
Yeah.
booming. It's like full on. You know, this should have been June, not September, but whatever, it's here. So in the rain like that, we used, and I'm sure it's in every market. That surge used to, boy, your ass was in demand.
Nobody's
and
at the
people
bus
wasn't
stop.
waiting. That's right. Ain't nobody at the bus stop. Ain't nobody at the train. Everybody's like, oh shit, get me the hell up out of here.
Right.
Whatever it costs, I want to get out of here. And what we're not seeing is we're not seeing the surge, man.
Well,
nope. We're seeing $1.25.
I've been telling about this for a long time. That surge disappeared for the drivers a long time ago. Not that it's not surging.
Yeah, a long time ago.
The companies, when I tell you, they are still doing it 5 and 10 times.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Saying we're collecting that surge. Well, how many drivers we got in this herd to do those low fare trips for us while we're searching the hell out this thing at this moment? And that's been the game, because I've seen it at events. You can't tell me when there's 50,000 people leaving that, you know, for an hour, that you're going to tell me there's no surge. And I tell everybody when the season starts, NFL, it has to be a surge. Too many people, not enough cars, whether robot cars or people cars. It has to be a demand to get more people there in that area, because they don't have the numbers to move that many people right away still.
Well, but this was my point that I wonder. I'll come back to that point. Well, Gambit, let me address that point first. You're right. Because if you got 50,000 people coming out of a football stadium, in our case down here, 75,000 people coming out of a football stadium, and it's a $2 goddamn surge on the ground, there ain't no 75,000 cars sitting there talking about Ubers, talking about, oh, we got you.
Yeah,
we got no, you ain't got no. That's bullshit.
That's what
if I'm getting a request to Joe Robbie Dolphins, we call it Dolphin Stadium, okay, and I'm 15 miles away and I'm getting a request to that stadium. That's some bullshit that this surge is only $1.50.
Exactly. That means they're saying we need you to come on over, and we ain't giving you no surge. Just come over here and take a $2 trip for us and get a couple of bucks.
Exactly.
And that means we talked about that today in that conference that I sat in with Sergio, that, you know, the companies know that there's a fleet of drivers out here who put in these hours and trips, taking these low fares. They don't care. They're happy as hell when more drivers come on.
Well, listen, we're going to get, I promise you, we're going to get, I'm telling you, tonight is a different kind of show. I'm fit and tied and ready to just, whatever. If I wake up tomorrow and I only got one subscriber left, I appreciate it. Anyway, okay. So I was thinking, I think I was talking to either Eddie or Steven. It might have been Eddie. And I said to Eddie, I said, you know, with all the rain here, I ain't even bothering to turn on Comfort. I'm just leaving on Premiere and I'm shooting my shot. Okay. I know the area I'm working. I know that area like the back of my hand, and it has absolutely sucked donkey dick for the summer, but it's raining, and it ain't drizzling. It's raining.
Yep.
So I'm shooting my shot with Premiere, and then I thought about it. You know, I took a shot. Now, just hear me out, okay? Y'all that don't have Premiere, don't hate the player, hate the game, okay?
Right.
I get a request. It's a Spanish family, son, daughter, girlfriend, whatever, going to Topgolf, okay? So it was 18 miles, 32 minutes for $36. That's a good ride by today's comparisons, right? Because if that would have been a Comfort trip, well, we wouldn't have took it because they'd have probably tried to give me like $11 to $12 for the ride. So so when I compare the apples to the oranges, the apples win. You follow what I'm saying? Premiere pays better than everybody else. But, and this was the thought that I had yesterday and today. I'm driving a $40,000 car. So for $36, how many $36 rides do I have to do in a $40,000 car to validate that the Model Y is a premier car versus what they're trying to do as they attempt to take away Premier from us, with Lyft is already fucking done. Okay, between Lux and Lyft Black going away for the Model Y, you're telling me that $140,000 Escalade I electric whatever, you can justify a $36 ride on a $130,000 truck?
Nope, the math doesn't work. That's my big question when I talk here. It's simple math. Your math got to work for you, or go find another business to be in.
So let's not say, okay, so I went after the big fish. I get it. I went after the big fish, right? But let's go back to my XT6, because my XT6 was $65,000 off the lot. Can I justify a $36 ride on a $65,000 car?
Nope.
You can't do it. The math don't math.
Unless
The
it's a too many rides.
So what I'm trying to drive at here is, and again, this goes back to the title, and we're all at fault. I said this in a post on Twitter the other day. Drivers are at fault. We did it to ourselves. We did it to ourselves. And I want to hear from Buddha next on this, because Buddha's in a unique situation. Buddha and Steven are in a unique situation, and I hope that they're going to speak on that. Okay, they'll speak on that tonight. How do you justify the where's the return on investment for a premier driver?
I have to tell you, the one stroke I told them today. Now they're pushing the EVs. That's what they did at this conference. I've already done the math for myself, and I said, to do this job, and we talked about this for the last few months, you got to have that beater car that you can buy outright, or you got to restore that beater car like myself. I've got that car, still look good, still a Nissan Altima, paid for. Said, hey, $8 for insurance.
Yeah, but Gambit, if you were to come here. Now, look, I know y'all got Beverly Hills,
right.
and Rodeo Drive. I get all that.
Santa Monica.
Yeah, San Diego. I get it. Beach. Okay, but don't take this the wrong way. Well, we got Wilton Manors to battle Muscle Beach. But listen, my point is, we got Boca Raton.
Yes, sir.
South Beach. We got Brickell. We got downtown West Palm, motherfucking Trumpville Beach. Okay.
Star Island.
No offense to Altimas or to Model Ys. Right. These mofos ain't trying to hear that shit. They see
Grove.
Black. They see in the Grove. They see Coral Gables. They see Uber Black.
Yep.
Premier, Lyft Black. That bitch better be an Escalade. It better be an Escalade, or they're gonna cancel your ass in that $6 ride.
But what they saying? I'm a ghost rider. I ride with the ghost in the middle of the night. I am that guy you want to pick you up to get you to that destination to pay that.
And I understand. I understand, bro. Believe me, I'm with you, Gambit. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. I'm right next to you. Okay, I'm in the passenger seat talking about let's go faster. Okay, right. I get it. But when we start talking about return on investment, whatever you invest into your business versus what we're getting back out, versus having to listen to fucking David Risher from Lyft, the CEO yesterday, talk about we're going to give drivers money back. I'm sorry.
Just like that 70-30.
Hey, we can
just like that 70%.
Y'all want to smoke that with me? Come on, they gonna give us our money back.
That good stuff, yeah.
You want to hit this?
Anybody want to hold their breath until they get money back from Lyft?
And mushrooms are good for those who do them. I don't do mushrooms.
Oh my God. Okay, let's change this matter real quick. Buddha.
Hello.
Buddha, you're in a unique position now where you're riding a Prius. I don't know if you want to tell everybody what you're doing, but have you noticed? Is it better? Is it worse? Is it the same? And believe me, Melvin, I'm gonna come to you next. But I got to hear Buddha's perspective on this.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm renting a Prius for my buddy. He's since I didn't have the money up front to do my own thing or have a car in a possession of paid off. This is my getting into this, learning a different way of thinking about rides.
What exactly is it that you're getting into? I didn't tell people, so you gotta spit it, bruh. Come on there.
So
let us know what you're doing.
Me, so in LA County, there's all of California, but LA County got hit with a commercial supplement of $1 per mile extra. So if you drive in LA County, that little, when you get a ping, and whatever that bottom mileage is like a extra on top of the fare. So if you were a smart driver back in the day without this, and you know roughly what a ride would cost, like, you know, this ride is usually $20. So you see the ride, and then that same ride is 20 miles for $20. Now you're looking at it, now it's $40, right? Because you know, hey, that ride is good because I know that ride is usually $15 to $20. But anyways, so we got hit with that, and obviously, you know, credit due to Silver Fox and Steven and Monk for coming around and showing us that it was actually live, you know, because he was doing black. He has a black account, so when he came to LA, he kind of showed us like, hey, look at these rides that are coming in. And then Steven was trying to buy a car. He bought his Blueberry, and then you know, Silver Fox did his own thing and found a little thing where he can still have a car with a payment, but converted his title to commercial, and he did his thing now. You know what I mean?
So in other words, so we can speed this up a little bit. You're now driving commercial in a Prius, correct? Doing X rides?
I'm now driving commercial in a Prius. You know, but you said earlier if it's worth it or not. To me, I think it's worth it if you're not renting. It's only worth it if you buy your own car, do your own thing, and that's where the real money comes in.
So the question, and this is to Gambit, Steven, and Buddha, with what they're trying to do out there with that whole union thing, insurance thing, you guys have shown, and don't take this the wrong way because you know I love you, but you guys have shown Uber that drivers will be willing to go out and get that commercial insurance for that $1 extra, right? And there ain't nothing wrong with that because
well,
you guys are banking.
I hold on. Well, I told a few drivers that have money, you know, that can do it, and they don't want to do it. I already told like 4 or 5 close friends. I don't say it out to the public like that, only to the closest friends of mine. And some of them are, one person is willing to do it, the rest are like, nah, I don't need that shit. I don't want to do that. Oh, commercial insurance, 10, 20,000, 10, 15,000 for my car? I don't think so. Oh, my car is not even paid off. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm in a unique position that I'm grateful that my buddy did this for me. Yeah. And, you know, it's worth everything that he done for me. And, but it's only worth it if you're willing to put, you're already doing the mileage. Might as well, you know.
So here would be my question then. Here's my question for you. And Steven can chime in on this one too. Gambit, I don't know if you're doing the commercial insurance yet or not. The rides, if you take away the insurance or the supplement, okay? Take away the supplement.
Right.
Are the rides paying the same as they did before?
We gotta preface that statement though, because people don't understand. They make it very clear that the supplement isn't a reimbursement for the insurance that you're paying. It's not a reimbursement.
It's just a supplement.
Right. So that, which means that supplement can change at any time they decide their little heart desires.
A lot of the document changes I tell you guys that you bank on. That's why only thing I've said about this is for me to put my money into a car monthly for any rideshare company. I'll put it in there monthly for myself. But if I'm going to put that money in that BMW, I had that conversation today. Can't do it unless it's justified with my private clients. That is enough private clients to pay me enough to say I'm going to justify it this way, and I'm going to take what I can from a gig company and keep floating. Where I didn't pull the trigger. Glad I didn't pull the trigger in this economy for sure right now, making that payment because they do control your monthly. And that's what I was talking about today. In this conference, it was 4 hours, guys. I can talk, and I went through the whole series of going with these people, dude. I went through it with them. I was asking them, what's in it for me? Tell me I'm a player. I'm a math guy. Give me the math. I'm going to tell you, I'll tell you one thing that made me, look at them and says, what is this about? And what are you talking about? And I'll give you the number. $21,000. Here's $21,000 for you to go get a car. And the government going to give you that, and you go get your car and drive. Really?
Well,
when did this
so,
go?
So the point becomes is once, and see, this is why and Stephen, and I really want to hear from you because you and I had this conversation one-on-one, okay, away from everybody. And what's the one thing I said? You got to be so goddamn careful they don't rug pull you, that they're setting y'all up, because as they bring in, they're not worried about drivers going union or not, because they're not going to utilize you like that anymore.
They don't care about
you guys are going to get ran over like they're getting run over in Austin, Texas, and now in San Antonio too, down there by Melbourne, they get ran over.
This is the thing. When we discussed it, we made sure that I was doing it because I was telling you I'm doing it from the perspective. I mean, for the car, I've already made the money back on the car.
There you go.
In a month or so, I'll already make the money back for all the insurance. After that, it's all gonna be it's all green.
Right.
Remember, and I was telling you, if at any point they decide that they're gonna lower it from $1, I'll turn off the commercial insurance and go back regular. It's real easy. It's like it doesn't hurt me to have this the car that I bought. In fact, I could probably sell it for the same amount that I bought it for. You
ain't lying about that.
So it's
he paid it off too, right?
Yeah, I paid it off.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's
but I mean, you still got to recover the money.
Yeah,
of course.
And Stephen, that's what I mean, and that's how I wish we could preach to the masses about that. Is you got to cover the math aspects of doing this job. If you come into this job without thinking about math, it's go down the road, throwing your money out the window, saying, if I lose a few dollars, I'm driving down the road in a new car. I'm driving down the road in this car. I'm just throwing my dollars out the window, and that's exactly like.
And I mean, and that was the big thing when me and Vinny were talking about it before I even went commercial. He's like, they could change it. They could change it at any time. It's like, what are you going to do? And is it actually paying you what they claim they're going to pay you? Fortunately, we had Monk who came down here, and he was up in San Francisco where they only have the 48 cent per mile. But down here in all of Los Angeles County, it's the $1. So we got to see the rides and test all of the counties. And I think the only one he didn't get the chance to test was Ventura County, and we got to see what the numbers look like. So from there, I mean that's where I started making the plans. Okay, and it was rough because we didn't know what cars qualify. They tell you any car qualifies. Then
But while you're still talking about the money, though, before you get into that, while you're still talking about the money, like I asked Buddha, if you take away the supplement, right, $1.48, whatever that is, are the rides paying? Does it seem as if they're paying the same, or have they lowered the base fares on your guys' rides because you got the supplement? That makes the fare look bigger.
No, the fares are coming in the same as if we were. So like if the supplement wasn't there, when you do the math, the rides are looking exactly the same as you would expect them to be if you were doing the rides without commercial.
Okay.
So you'll get because you get them low, you get them high. They fluctuate. It's not like they're always good or it's not like they're always bad. No, we can get some rides where it's like insane how much you're getting paid for the ride, and many times the ride, you'll see the rides paying way more than what the actual passenger paid, but they're getting all that money back off of everybody that's not commercial. It just is what it is.
SB has a question. Do you have to pay the 1 year up front for your commercial insurance out there?
So you can choose to either pay the year up front, or what you do when you apply for the commercial insurance, they set you up with like basically a loaner, right? So a company will set you up with a loan. you pay for the first month, the first 2 months, and then you pay the rest in supplement in monthly
So
installments.
they run you out on a loan. Okay.
Yeah. So you get basically attached to two companies, the loan company and the insurance company.
Now you know it's going to be interesting to see what happens out there in California, and then I'm gonna swing it over here to Melvin in a minute.
I'll answer this question too before we move.
Go ahead.
What's it called? To just get started. This is not paying. This is if you already have your car paid off. It's at least $3,400. Understand that. And that's before they give you anything. And you will be sitting for weeks without being able to do anything. And you paid for your commercial insurance already. And you already processed your vehicle.
Yeah, I remember you went through that.
So
you kept waiting.
Yeah. So I mean, be prepared for that. And if you have to change title and stuff like that, let's say you bought a car and you're waiting for the commercial, Scott, it took him 3 weeks at least to finally get his plates. That was before I could do the paperwork for him. So that's another thing. Be careful with your paperwork. If you don't know what you're doing and you're not techie like that, or you don't know how to do paperwork like that, highly suggest you hire somebody to do it, to just knock it out and get it right the first time, because they will send you a rejection letter so fast it'll make your head spin.
So with that being said, hold on 1 second, commercial break. So I think what Steven is saying is, if you need help for a fee, Steven's got your back. Just reach out to him. And
I do. Yes, I do offer the service.
He's got a $5 Eddie ebook ready to go.
Oh no, I only do the service. I don't teach anybody how to do it. I took me too long to figure it out. Nope. So don't bother asking me any questions on how to do it and how do I get this right. Not telling you.
Now here's the question for you, Steven.
And I have to fix it for you. It's going to be an additional $50, just so you know.
If you want to put multiple cars under your name as you drive,
I can.
You can.
We figured it out. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I wanted to ask.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's what I'm working on.
Yes, sir.
Well, I tell you. So Melvin, you are now getting the Waymos out there by you. And unlike California, where California has their own, the Waymos don't go through the Uber app, do they? Waymo has their own app for their Waymos, correct?
So far, they're doing the right now. They're still doing in Texas with drivers.
Yeah, but in Texas, Waymo runs through the Uber app. In California, I think Waymo has their own app.
Right.
So now you're back out driving a little bit. By the way, I hope I hope you're feeling better, bro.
Thank you.
Everybody, I've had a couple people out, prayers up for you.
Melvin, before you answer that, there's one more thing. If you're doing this to add and you're renting a vehicle from somebody, we found out that, we kind of already knew this, but we found out you have commercial. If the person has commercial insurance and gets you approved on their policy and has you under their fleet, you cannot take that information and put it on Lyft. Lyft does things in the most ridiculous way, and they don't understand how you can have somebody on the commercial insurance and be a contractor rather than being a part of the business. And if you're not a member, they won't put you on the insurance policy.
Wow.
So for people to understand, if you have a business like an LLC, the people inside the business are called members. So in order for you to be represented on the insurance, you have to be a member, and most people aren't going to put you on their business.
No, not even close.
Nope.
So that means you cannot run Lyft. You can, there is an option to put your own insurance on the vehicle, like basic insurance, so that you can just use Lyft. But I mean, it's like, if you need more rides, it's an option. It's not a good one, but it's an option. But Lyft needs to get their stuff together. This has been a problem for years, actually.
Yeah, I know.
Back when I leased a vehicle before and I had Uber, Lyft was a problem, and I couldn't get on Lyft just because I wasn't a member.
Lyft's not a serious company, dude. And I know their stock price. People that tell me, "Oh, stock price is $20 a share now." Yeah, fucking hocus pocus, bro. Hocus goddamn hocus. You know what? I hate to say this. I don't know which shareholders are going to top off the tallest building first. Is it going to be Uber shareholders, or is it going to be Lyft shareholders?
Sorry, Melvin. I'll answer this question.
Go ahead.
So, so if you have a loan, a personal loan, the only way you can get it converted to commercial is either 1, pay off the car, 2, you can talk to your lender, and what you want to do is talk to the title department. Talk to the title department and ask them if that you want to do a change of information on the title, and they won't give, most of the time they most for sure they won't give you the title. What they'll do is send it to the DMV or request it to send it to. Right. And then you go to the DMV and say that you want to flip it commercial. And then they'll do the change and they'll send the title back to the title department of your lender. Most lenders won't do it, but there are some lenders that will. So do with that information what you will.
Well, this is the other part of it here, and then we're going to go. Then we're going to Melvin. God damn it!
That's right.
What Tony just said here. I think Lyft is opening up Lyft fleets, Uber fleet in some guys. That's how they're going to get around it. They think they're so God blessed beautiful to work with, okay, that they think everybody and their brother is going to go get in bed with them and start all these fleets. And they're going to have all this fleet service. Because Alto, y'all remember that company, right? Alto? Yeah. Alto couldn't make it as a subscription service.
Nope.
So in order to save their ass, they nibbled on Uber's little wee-wee, got in bed with Uber, and now they're doing X rides in Buick Enclaves. You know, Alto has a 99% acceptance rate.
Ouch.
Yeah, EV9s that do black SUV, bro. They're doing their black SUV fleet.
Big dog, big dog. In what world is an EV9 a fucking Lux black vehicle?
For as long as I need it to be.
That's you know what? That is the right answer.
Yeah.
And with that, but listen, how they're going to get away all this insurance? Again, back to you guys in California. You think Lyft they're going to save a shit ton more than $200 million on insurance fees. Because the fleet company is going to have to cover the insurance for the drivers. Just like Alto's got to cover the insurance for their employee, their W-2 drivers. Hey, if you like to drive for $14 an hour, they're going to have jobs for you, bro. And you know what? And you're not even going to be guaranteed 40 hours. Whatever.
Every lawsuit that happens is going to be closed out very fast with that $60,000 cap off, meaning that here's $60,000, go away, don't bother. Away. Yep, that's exactly
right. Yeah, that's right. Melvin.
Yes, sir.
Melvin. I know Eddie's getting the snot beat out of him with the Waymo and the robo-taxis and that big battle that's happening just north of you with the expansions and the geofences. It's like every other day, both companies are expanding their geofences.
Right.
With you, and you know you're a smart guy, bro. You know that, right? What you sent me today, you're a smart guy. And Damien, that is 100% on point. The only ones guaranteed 40 hours are the Waymo cars. You ain't lying about that. How are you dealing with now that those Waymos are down in your market? Are you seeing them a lot?
I'm starting to see, especially in the downtown area, I'm starting to see more now. And right now they still have a driver. They're kind of like mapping the area out and things. And that's how Austin started about a year ago. And now poor Eddie is taking it in the chin. So honestly, now since I came back and doing this now more often, looking for different options. Like I applied to go inside the military bases because they cannot go in there. Trying to look for something just to get a little bit more business out of it in the meantime.
Was that a tough deal for you to be able to get your military civic ID?
No, not at all. So because you're a U.S. citizen, and it's pretty easy.
So in other markets, that's something you guys in other markets might want to consider. Like you guys got 13 Palms out there and all Fort Irwin and all these other places out there in Cali. Thomas, you got some naval bases just north of you.
We got home space here.
Yeah, I got Homestead, whatever you want to call that. I don't even know what. I ain't even been down there in decades. I ain't been to that yet. Point is, but the point is, as a civilian, I don't think a lot of people know that you can go and request an ID if you're going to be doing some type of business on a military base.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
Once you can prove
they
what you're
require
doing,
it. So here we got messages on our at least on Uber app. So
Look like
they have special you have to go get the permit from the base, and then they'll clear you so that you can go in and out. So you can pick up passengers and go in and out. Yeah. So you have to completely fill out that form and then attach it to your account before they'll start sending you, getting those exclusive offers. But the sucky part about it is they only operate at during certain times. So I think they close at 5. So for me to make it all the way from Los Angeles down to the ocean,
poor baby. You mean the military's got actual banking hours too?
Banking hours. I can't wait till they get rid of those.
Yeah,
I can't wait till they get rid of those.
Steven, not here.
They're going to. Trust and believe they're going away. Not
saying,
military.
but I'm saying not here. They can. We can.
See?
You can pick up 9 o'clock over here.
No. What he's saying is to go into the office, to go into the SNA to get the ID.
To go into the office. It's 9 to 5. It's definitely
like they should have some kiosk because I don't need a person to.
Oh my God! No, it's a key. No. So, but I do have one question, though, Melvin.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Who doesn't like the kiosk at the DMV?
And to all of my Spanish speaking people out there, don't get twisted when I say this. Did you have to take an English proficiency test?
Not at all.
Ooh,
so you need an English proficiency test to get a CDL, but not to get on a military base anymore. Boy, I tell you, I ain't even going there. Anyway,
all those guards at the gate see how you're speaking. If you're speaking wrong, and they got military.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna lock you down, though. Oh yeah, they're gonna lock you down.
It is up to
100%.
It's up to the discretion if whenever you go, whether they issue it to you or they don't.
Yep, and trust me, even if you got that ID, if that MP don't like you, you ain't getting through, bro.
Exactly.
Nope.
You ain't getting through. Nope. Okay. So again, Melvin, so you really haven't seen the Waymos really haven't started affecting you yet.
Not yet.
Have you seen any robo-taxi down there yet by you?
No, not yet. That unfortunately, over on Eddie's, they are expanding the geofence over for robotaxi. Mm-hmm. So what I'm seeing right now is Austin drivers coming over to San Antonio because they can't find any work up in Austin.
Yeah, Eddie's doing a lot of deliveries. Matter of fact, tonight he was delivering flowers. But let me tell you,
it's insane.
Listen, what's insane is what they paid him to deliver those flowers.
Yeah,
I'm ready to go to Austin and go to work.
Really?
Yeah,
bro. I'm not going to tell you online what they paid him, but he had like 8 stops. Okay, and 8 stops, and it was the numbers was good.
He made a killing.
Yeah, I think he did. Now. To his, it was roughly, I think he said about 130 miles. They paid him $160 for 130 miles. Okay. To have flowers in the car.
Right.
Okay. Load up the sunflowers, the roses, the daffodils, the snake plants, because the snake plants give out the most oxygen. I don't give a shit. Put them in the car. Let's go. I'm gone. And I ain't got to deal, and I ain't got to worry about somebody doing something stupid in the back. Give me the goddamn plants. I'm out of there.
Yep.
Crazy.
Beautiful.
You don't have to worry about them sliding across your seats.
No, that's why you lay on the floor.
Bro, I got a Model Y, homie. I got double decks. I got double deck stacks of whatever.
You'd rather have the plants than have the lady sliding across your seat.
Oh, you mean nah, bro. That's
the wet gel.
Hey, all we care is about the greens, man. That's all I care about.
Now Tony's starting trouble. Somebody want to read what Tony just posted? Because he's starting trouble.
Trip we did with our livery tags was 600 for 8 miles.
You see, and see, he's starting trouble. Tony's starting trouble.
Hey, see, he went livery too. Just saying.
Yeah, right. Where did Buddha go, man? Buddha got mad at us.
No.
Felt like Young Thug.
Shit, no, man. Shit, no. But and I guess the way I'm going to tie this in is, nah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. So what else is going on, y'all?
Fuck that.
No, fuck that. I'm going to do it. Part of the mental, with everything we just talked about, right? And it's kind of the same shit we talk about all the time. But when we look at what the fuck is going on out here in the real world, right? Cash rides coming into the rideshare space, and people just feeling all some kind of way, whether it's whether they want to blame it on race, whether they want to blame it on political ideology, whatever they want to blame it on, bro. Like, these companies are part of the problem. And I hate to go here, but I gotta go here. I have priority on Lyft now. And they hit me with that damn preference. Have you guys seen the preference?
And now they're calling
it's garbage.
They call it priority. That's what priority is on that side. Sergio called it poverty today.
It is poverty.
But you know what? And this is what I mean by the other day when I put this in somebody's Twitter post, right? Smart Accept. It's called Smart Accept. If I want to do Smart Accept, I can put in my minimum earnings per ride for auto accept, my minimum hourly rate per ride, right? And I can exclude airport drop-offs. But I have to do priority rides. And priority rides are cheaper fucking rides. They're paying even less than the wages that Lyft pays already.
How many drivers they can send to poverty, taking that and clipping those trips, and that's what they're going to count, and the data is going to go into their system, and that's what they're going to bank on for the holidays, most likely.
Absolutely, but here's my problem with that, is that you got people on Twitter, you got people on YouTube that are part of that problem that's saying how great priority is.
Yep. Go take
the only time I do priority is when I got this or got that. Huh?
You'll be priority to go Christmas shopping. Take it to the malls. We want you to use it all the time. It's going to be cheap for you. And that's exactly what they're going to be saying during the holiday season.
But this is my point. We keep for the sake of, well, not we, because I don't do this shit, but we keep seeing people, right, that for the sake of clout, social media clout, saying how great this is to do this, that, and the other. And then the companies just take advantage and keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. And as a collective, nobody bothers to stand the fuck up for the little guy. Newsflash, we're the fucking little guy.
That's why I don't listen to guys talking about take any priority or take anything that you should do with an app.
Oh, I don't either, bro. I try not to engage with the motherfucker. The point is,
right,
but the point is,
as a piper, you got to pay eventually.
Well, here we are. We're there now, right? Antonio's 100%. The algorithm will laugh at your preference. You ain't bullshitting about that. That is spot on there, bro. Yeah. The point is that we just don't, man, how far have we fallen as a society that we won't even stand up when we're the majority?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? We are the majority, and we refuse to stand up and stand together.
Benny, what it's showing us is that with this economy, and this is the world economy we're under, it's a hungry world when they're doing it. That means they're taking advantage of the hungriest guy or girl who says, I need to go do this. I'm hungry. I don't care if it's 50 cents. I'll take the 50
That's right.
Yep.
That's right. That's leverage. That's their leverage.
Yep.
That's their, and then you got people that tell you, well, no, don't worry about it. You don't know what you're talking about. You're an asshole. You know, just don't worry about it. Just take the ride. Shut up and keep driving. Just shut up and drive. And yet those are the same mofos that when their cars broke down on the side of the road, they got nobody to call. Hey, Vinny, come help me out. Bitch, I'm broke. I'm broke because you helped make me broke.
Right.
Because when you was doing rides that should have X rides from Del Rey to fucking Miami, right? X rides that'll pay you $70, $80, right? Some people go in their neighborhood fucking your neighborhood website shit there and say, oh, I'll do the ride for $45.
Yep.
What are you What are you, fucking stupid?
Yep.
And they weed themselves out.
But they got the nerve to go on one of my videos and comment, rideshare is not for everybody. You stupid motherfucker. You undercut the whole market. You know who I'm talking to.
Yep.
You know, and I used to stick up for that guy. I used to stick up for him. Now he can suck my ass. That's what he can do. I used to stick up for him, bro. He did some nasty shit to some people, some riders, and I never went off on you because I don't try to be that petty with shit. But after the 2 weeks that I had, and Thomas not bugging me, talking about, Benny, where you at in the morning?
Yep.
Where you at in the morning, Benny? I need my Benny rant. Well, you getting it all tonight, homie.
Yes, sir.
All the rants tonight.
You see, I ain't complaining.
I'm just saying, 90% of the country all agree, or we can agree to disagree. It's the 10% on the fringes that are fucking killing us.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely killing us. Like literally, they're killing us. I don't get it.
Yep. They're gonna algorithm us. Like we said, it was the race to zero.
I'm done.
Yeah, we've been saying that for 3 years. It's trying to make the race to zero. Who's gonna get there first?
Benny, why would you do that to your ass? Tony just cursed. I can't believe Tony cursed. Ooh, Lisa must not be around.
Right.
I'm just saying, bro. It just shit just don't make no sense, man.
Mm-hmm.
It don't make no sense. I mean, it don't make no sense. They fucking killed that man today. That man had a family, bro.
Wow.
That man had a family.
That was sad.
We're all speaking here today, and everybody puts a target on their back when they start doing this social media stuff.
True.
And put their face out there. And that's why it's basically sort of sad that people don't know how to turn it off. And basically, crazies come out of the woodwork, and I worry about that in this world.
Or
when that
crazies or people with agendas,
right? Everywhere, they're all. It's nutty. It's like for the guys who do that, it says, "Don't worry about it. I got enough security now." I don't blame that.
No, you ain't got enough, bro. You never had enough.
Never.
They picked Charlie Kirk off from about 200 yards today on top of a roof.
Yep.
And then they were trying to say that those two old men is the ones that did him, and they don't know who did him.
Yeah.
But that was a professional hit today, bro.
You can tell somebody been practicing, knowing exactly.
No, ain't nobody No, that was a pro. That was a pro.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody put in the hours of learning how to pinpoint long range.
They absolutely. Same thing with the girl last week, you know, and everybody keeps making this. And you know what pissed me off about the Republicans with this bullshit, right? With the girl on the bus. Fuck, her name starts with an I. I'm not good with these. I'm not good with names.
Yeah, she's.
But what pissed me off with that? What pissed me off with that shit is she was a Ukrainian refugee. Why can't she just be a damn regular person?
Right.
Right? They got to put the white and the black and the Ukrainian and the American and the mental. Dude was a real asshole who killed that woman.
Yep.
Why can't it just be that? Why can't it just be that?
You know how many thousands of people sit down on those subways and buses, man, throughout America every single day, and everybody's subject to that. That's why it's so sad that unsuspecting and the moment is coming. That's how quickly life can go in this world we're in right now, man. We every day, and I tell everybody, so thank your loved ones, folks. You thank everybody every single day. Let them know you love them, because ain't no day guarantee.
You just don't know.
Yep.
You just don't know, bro. And it just like just those two incidents alone, and those are the incidents that made the news real. Right? Now, how about the ones that don't make the news, that we don't hear about? Well, because
they're not
the
exciting
North
enough.
Carolina, the woman that got murdered was last month. That was in August.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about it or see about any of that on the news until it hit the wires on Twitter, on X. We didn't hear shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, wasn't that with the girl that got in the wrong car or something? Because I was reading a story about that too.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was a story about a girl. She got in the wrong car.
Oh yeah, there was a story about that.
Yeah, she thought it was her Uber and got in the wrong car, and
see what I mean?
Never seen her again. Gone.
See what I mean? It's craziness, man. Absolutely insane, dude. But like those people on the bus, you know. Okay. Now I'm really gonna start some. I'm gonna start some shit. Sorry.
No,
all right.
Bring it.
Daniel Penny don't look so fucking wrong now, does he?
No.
Nope. Nope.
Daniel Penny, if y'all don't know who Daniel Penny was, Daniel Penny was the former Marine in New York City on a subway. Somebody was acting fucking crazy, right? And he put him in a chokehold. And unfortunately, the man died. But the man was threatening to kill women. He was running around everybody. Yep. So he stepped up. A good man did something. Yep. Now, and then they arrested him, charged him with murder. Right now, it was on. I forget it. I think it was Trump that got him out of there. Right, but they was gonna cook his ass. They're ready to send his ass to the chair.
Yeah,
he don't look so fucking crazy now. If that would have been your wife, your mother, your daughter on that bus in North Carolina last month, Daniel Penny Daniel Penny's a fucking hero. But the rest of them people that were on that bus didn't bother to stand up and do nothing.
Exactly.
You know, that's exactly right, SB. That's my point. You see, and some people, they get on me. Oh, he's a Trump. He's this, he's that. Bro, I don't belong to a political party. I hate to tell you all this.
Right.
But I know what I think, and I am more conservative. I'll never be a fucking liberal. Never in my life will I be a fucking liberal. Okay. And there's but people that want to be liberal, that's fine.
Yeah.
But be honest with yourselves.
Right.
Right.
You know, listen, Van Jones made a dumb fucking comment yesterday.
Oh my God, today.
Oh, that was stupid.
Dude.
Van Jones made a dumb fucking comment yesterday, and you know what? Less than 24 hours later, Charlie Kirk is dead. Now, do I think Van Jones' comments had anything to do with Charlie Kirk's assassination? No, because what happened today was planned. Pre-planned. That is premeditated and pre-planned. But man, what a coincidence that is, huh?
It was.
Van Jones was quoted after the BLM riots or during the BLM riots that white people have have some kind of a virus in their brain that white people are wired to kill black people.
That is the stupidest thing I ever heard.
They pay him, and they fucking pay him. Katie Tur, I don't know if you know who Katie Tur is. She's a white female news anchor on MSNBC. Right after they shot Charlie Kirk, before we knew if he was dead or alive or whatever, she turned around and called him a very divisive figure, polarizing, or whatever you want to call it. That was her quote, or whatever you want to call it. This is the shit that's pumped into our heads, whether it's on this goddamn phone. I swear to God, I'm going to get rid of fucking Instagram and Twitter, and everybody can kiss my ass. I might even get rid of YouTube, but Thomas has got my phone number.
Yeah.
Thomas has my phone number. Thomas don't know, bro.
So it sounds like you're not getting
with
away.
the shooter today, you can just say the shooter had a black outfit on, so they got black in there somehow. That's how the news flows. They said he had a black.
It's bro. Let me ask everybody on this panel. If you had to stand up for somebody, wouldn't you feel obligated and compelled? If you see somebody getting up, wouldn't you stand up? I can't imagine none of y'all would just sit there and let it happen.
Right.
It's the right thing to do, bro.
Yeah. The one thing I stay away from.
I always say protect the little guy. I grew up that way. That's one of the things. Nobody, no bully around me. You want to be a bully? Okay, all right. What we got to do?
Like I see somebody in the comments. Life of Richard said it's a lack of gun control laws. Guns don't pull them triggers, bro. They don't pull themselves. Guns don't shoot themselves. And last time I checked, it was a little fucking pocket knife that just killed that woman in North Carolina. That wasn't no gun.
No,
that was no gun. Or what about the car when the asshole in Minnesota ran through the Christmas parade, killing all them people?
Oh my God, that shit.
Or that dumb shit in Paris a couple years, or not Paris. What's the other major city in
France? That was France. France. Yeah, that was.
Dude was driving a pickup truck or U-Haul or something. He was truck. Right?
Yeah, he was driving a moving truck.
A moving truck.
Yeah.
See, so when people say it's a lack of gun laws or it's gun control, it's not gun control. It's not.
Individual.
In Florida, we have the right to conceal carry. We no longer need a permit. Okay.
And we have the right to run you over too for protesting.
That's a deterrent. You know what? And here's the biggest. This will always be my. And I know. Listen, we ain't got to agree. I ain't mad at you because you want to control guns. That's fine. But then you should live in another country because the Second Amendment here grants us the right to bear arms against tyranny. Government is tyranny. Anybody trying to control you is a form of tyranny. Ask Australia how they work out for them when they gave up their guns. Ask England right now how their whole country is under siege when they gave up their guns. But they're getting chopped down with machetes left and right. Do y'all even watch the fucking news?
Nope.
Oh, I see him.
But see, Stephen, that's part of the problem. That's what my wife said to me today, because I had to vent to her, and she got mad at me because I was angry and I was punching the fucking steering wheel, and she's like, "Don't punch the steering wheel. It's a brand new car to us."
Right.
Okay.
And as we talk about this, guys, just flashed on my phone. 2 students shot in a auto shooting.
Hold on, Life of Richard. I can do a shit ton more damage with knives than I can with my 9mm here. I promise you.
Here,
I
guys,
can do a shit ton more damage
two
with
kids
with
that
a
got
knife.
shot in Colorado, guys. That's what I mean by
that was right after that shooting. Yeah.
Well, well, here's a question. Okay. You want to go? Let's go there with the guns. Who's doing all the fucking shooting lately?
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
You see what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers.
But we just had a Catholic school shot up. Democrat
shooting kids. Saying. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Shooting kids.
Yeah.
What? Hey, let me ask y'all a question. When's the last time y'all heard about the former dude from Minnesota that went and shot the 2 state senators? Remember that guy?
Yeah.
That was about 3 months ago, right? Tim Walz, one of Tim Walz's boys, right? Worked for Tim Walz, had some kind of contact with Tim Walz, and he went and he shot 2 state senators. Both of them, well, one of them died. I ain't heard shit about that since.
Well, you haven't even heard about the almost the assassination of the Pennsylvania governor. Remember, his house got torched.
His ass got hit. They went to his house.
Yeah, they went to his crib.
Yep.
They went to his house, bro.
They went to his house, dude. They wanted him dead that night.
I'm telling you, there's some cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs in this world, and keep them. Oh, I ask the Lord to keep them all away from me. Don't keep them around my family. Don't want to see
nothing. Let's go there, SB. Let's go there. Vinny, are you talking about the nut that put troops in the streets because he didn't like the governor? Well, first of all, it was militarized with the National Guard. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we can talk about that if you want to. I agree with it. Your freeways are a lot easier right now that a lot of those people who ain't supposed to be here are no longer here. The Hyundai plant in Georgia, 475 jobs that were meant for Americans, right, were being performed. How the fuck did they get hired? And that's a red state.
And they have promised the people they was going to hire Georgia workers.
And America loves that slave labor, folks. I'm telling you, when they can bring them in there and pay them that money, come on, folks. Here's a little bit of money. Come do this job.
No, Mr. Gambit, I remember this distinctively back when Howard Stern was on regular radio, and he had the Ku Klux Klan Grand Wizard Daniel Carver on.
Yeah.
And the first thing he said the problem with is America. They love cheap labor.
Yep. Cheap labor.
I remember him saying that, and that was like 89.
Who can flip this burger for less? Who can hit those fries for less? Who can do the smash burger for less? Who can stir fried chicken for less? Let's keep on doing it.
Yep.
Wait. Who can do those Uber rides for less?
Who can do the Uber rides for less?
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
SB.
When
I don't have a problem.
Came in and started doing them cheap rides. Did you see those prices go down right away? Where it went from about 3 or 4 million drivers to 8 million drivers.
Less.
Wait. Who can keep the reservoirs empty long enough so that the Palisades can burn to the fucking ground so they can have some kind of place to put their Olympics in? I'm just curious. You talk about Trump being a nut. That Karen Bass and Gavin Newsom.
I thought that was supposed to be for affordable housing. The new project.
Affordable in California. Even the drinking water right now.
Projects in the Palisades.
25 cents for a gallon of water at the tank.
They ain't putting no projects in the Palisades.
Nope.
They ain't gonna have no O block in the Palisades, bro. It ain't gonna happen.
No. They was talking about this whole new project Newsom put up, supposed to be $101 million project. And I was like, oh, so that's what they did with the Palisades. They let them burn down so you can put the projects there? For
No,
what?
sir.
Exactly. Exactly.
There's places in the Palisades they ain't gonna be built again.
No.
No, and they listen. Why were the see? And well, fuck it, we there now. I don't give a shit.
Let's keep going.
When good men do nothing, meaning honest citizens. The problems that we're discussing now we shouldn't be having to discuss. SB, you're right. The National Guard should have never had to go into LA.
Correct.
The National Guard should have never had to go into DC. The National Guard shouldn't be having to go
into Chicago.
Yep.
Right.
Or Minnesota.
Facts.
ICE shouldn't be running around with their faces covered up because they shouldn't have to be dealing with the bullshit.
Right.
Right? Lake and Riley should be the fuck alive.
Yes.
Okay? We can go on and on and on and on. The woman who gets into the wrong Uber car, who's killed by somebody. That shouldn't be happening.
Exactly.
But because good men don't do shit, they sit idly by, shut the fuck up and drive, or shut the fuck up and look the other way. We got to deal with this bullshit. And I swear to God, I swear, bro, if you ever want to feel obligated, whoever that is that died that day, make it your brother. Make it your uncle, make it your dad, make it your son, make it your daughter, make it your wife. I swear, if you start looking at it through that lens, you get a different attitude. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying there's cause and effect.
Yes,
exactly.
I don't want to look at the chat because I know I'm getting beat up in the chat.
No, you ain't getting beat up in the chat, but trust me, when the ones that got on TikTok and said, we coming for you fuckers for this, oh, believe me, somebody on their side gonna catch it. It's gonna be utter outrage.
Of course, my wife was like, you know, you shouldn't be this angry. What? Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah. Why shouldn't we be this angry? It's a good thing the North got angry at the South over slavery, huh?
Right.
It's a good thing that Americans got pissed. The colonists got pissed off at England over that 3% tax, huh?
Right.
Because no matter how we all got here, we're here now. We got to live in this place.
Yeah.
And if we continue to do nothing, whenever you see a news article coming out of somebody else getting stabbed, bro, do you see in England they are putting people in jail for Facebook posts?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Bro, if you post on Facebook
or catcalling,
they come and take you to jail.
Even for catcalling, they taking you to jail now.
Well, you might need to be because she might be ugly, bro. But y'all know me.
Hey, it's we call it the New World Order. Every time some fuck shit, they want to make something that's not normal, like that's trying to make the minimum age law, try to raise it to 21 so you can still call a 20-year-old a child.
That's crazy, isn't it? That's crazy,
like,
isn't it, bro?
On, man. Like, what kind of fuck shit is this? I mean, they try.
By the way, while we were sitting here, while we were having this conversation, I was sitting up here cleaning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No,
I'm just saying,
I was just sitting up here, enjoying how great minds think alike, where I was looking at my next beater car that I'm gonna use so I could do Ubers so I could get back doing Ubers again.
Okay.
Yeah, this one $28.50. Hopefully I can get it by Friday.
It's got to make sense. I'm telling you,
it got to make sense.
People in your car got to make sense.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got to go back with this. And you ask why ICE can get away with it because what they're doing, kidnapping innocent citizens. They're not kidnapping citizens; they're kidnapping illegal aliens.
Yeah.
And immigrants at will. Well, they shouldn't have come into the country illegally. How is that? Why is that so hard to believe? I just don't know. Somebody, if I'm wrong, explain to me while I'm wrong.
You ain't wrong, because my wife's an immigrant. 21 grand it took me to get her here. 21. And that was back in 2013. I can't imagine how much it would cost to do it this day and age. I'll be at 35, almost 40.
Okay, right. William, oh, my man William, what's going on, bro? So he says state rights issue, Vinny. If they want to be shitholes, let them be shitholes. Then they shouldn't get federal funds.
Correct.
You understand that? You understand that's the difference, right?
And that's supposed to be a part of
civilization. As long as you understand that.
That's what that means.
At the end of the day, how does the White House, and Biden did the same shit. So don't act like Biden was some fucking innocent motherfucker. Obama did the same shit. Every president's done it. Didn't matter the party. If they didn't like the way a certain state was doing a certain thing, they would threaten them with taking away the federal funds.
Yep.
So you're right, Will. If they want to be shitholes, let them be Cleveland. I get it. Okay. But at the same time, then don't take federal money, because that money can go
out. Give
them
one red cent.
I agree. See, we can agree.
Yeah. Because to me, that's a part of civilization. If you're going to follow along to get along, you should get everything that you're supposed to get. But when you want to try to do things your way, yeah, you need your hand cut off. We need to cut you off.
Right. Antonio says Uber riders shouldn't have to steal riders. You're right.
No.
Again, but if you got too many drivers that shouldn't be on the platforms, then everybody else's pay rate gets reduced and ride requests get reduced. You understand this is cause and effect.
Simple supply and demand.
You don't listen, you don't get to bitch how cheap a ride is paying if you're not willing to stand up and fight for your right to have those rides come to you. Someone who is legally allowed in this country. Immigrants aren't the problem, bro. It's illegal immigrants are the problem. I'm going through everything. Fuck it. Y'all want to come for my head? Come for my head.
Yeah. No, I got you.
Vinny, because you had a heart attack. Or thank you, Tony. I'm not that far going yet. I had my pills this morning. See, it's upside down because I had my pills.
Yeah.
Like all of you have been saying, this stuff is happening so often now that people are numb to it. Damon, that's spot on, bro.
Yeah, but that's what's even more dangerous.
That's what's
exactly
numb to it, where they be like, "Oh, she's just getting shanked, no big deal." Like, no
big deal.
That's not cool. That's not even civilized.
That's scary. That's scary.
Yes, that's very scary.
William says, don't care about England, consent to the governed. They want it that way. They could have a constitutional republic 30 years ago, and they said no. Exactly. Yeah. But if we don't learn from their mistakes,
correct.
We are. Did you? You know, I saw something the other day. Now I'm really going to. Okay, here we go, guys, ladies.
The rabbit holes. We hitting these rabbit holes.
Okay. I don't care what faith you believe in. Correct. I believe God is God through all faiths. You get there how you get there. With that being said, I think some of these religions got some real fucking problems. Yes. Okay. Did you know Dearborn, Michigan is the first Muslim populous city in the U.S. right now?
Yes.
Right? Yes. So even more so than Minnesota or Minneapolis.
Yeah. Okay. Even more than New Jersey because there's a lot of them live there too.
So if we're going to talk about states' rights, county rights, city rights, this, that, and the other, if they all of a sudden decide to impose, I'm just saying, don't shoot the messenger, I shoot back. If they decide to impose Sharia law, which gives them the right to marry 10-year-olds, gives them the right to beat the shit out of a woman in public, out of public, for whatever the reason they want to beat the shit out of them, you're telling me you guys are okay with that? Because I'm not okay with that. No. I'm not okay with that in any way, shape, or form. Grown-ass men, 40 and 15-year-olds, marrying fucking 9-year-olds. I'm not okay with that. Not in my country. Not in this country. Now, if you're okay with that, okay, I respect that. But I'm not okay with that. And that's what we're up against. So if we don't maintain our Constitution here in this country, if we don't abide by our laws in this country, we're going to become what's going on in these other countries. I'm just saying, well, it's not personal, bro. And this has got nothing to do with socialism or communism. This is just straight up what's right and wrong. God gave you and me both the right to speak our minds, and so that's what we're doing. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Don't forget about ICE abducting the peaceful South Korean friends. One or two might slip through the crack. I can't help that.
Was a big problem.
They've been kidnapping citizens with Spanish surnames. Well, I don't know what to tell you about that. They used to call it with papers and without papers. So
Correct.
in Nazi Germany and during World War II, World War I, World War II, if you didn't have papers, you couldn't get through the border. Just like now, if I try to go to Mexico and I sneak into Mexico and they catch me that I snuck into Mexico, they put my bitch ass in jail. So why, if they sneak into my country, why shouldn't they have to go to jail? Like, where do you, huh?
No, I'll go ahead, finish.
No, I'm just saying, why the double standard?
Right. I'm about to say, you can't even drive through all of I-10 without going through.
Guys, other countries are way worse than us. Trust me. When
yes.
you travel the
That's
world,
what I'm saying.
Yes.
Your passport, you better know you got an American passport.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
You better mind your ass in that country until you get out of that country. And everybody got to know that. Even when my son took a little trip, little booty call run up to Toronto, I told him, I said, look, dude, I said,
he said
this is a bad time to be taking that trip. I said, you're a little lighter shade of brown, and they are gonna fuck with you coming back. And boy, he got when an airline when Alaska Airline went on strike, they went on strike, he couldn't get back. He had to take a damn near $500 Uber to get to Buffalo, New York to fly back. And they did fuck with him, even with his American passport, knowing everything was right. They fucked with us. I said, look, in this heightened time, dude, when we travel, we're gonna get fucked with too. Just know that. We're gonna be fucked with.
You ain't wrong.
Some expensive booty.
All right, let's see. Let's see what else we got here. P.S. COVID-19 is alive and well. Be careful recovering. See, that's why I like SB. He's got jokes. He's got jokes. He's got jokes. Let's see. Because I'm enjoying this now. State government constitution doesn't have to respect the religion as any other religion. Plus, SCOTUS would shut that down. Listen, First Amendment right? Freedom of speech, freedom of religion. Second Amendment right to bear arms against tyranny. Second Amendment protects the First Amendment. I got no problem with that. Okay, but religion cannot supersede a fucking law.
Correct.
Just because certain see, now I'm gonna be a little trouble here. Just because certain people of certain faiths thinks it's okay to kill the infidel if they refuse to convert, doesn't mean in America you can get away with killing people.
Exactly.
You feel me? You understand what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. saying.
I mean, to hit you up with this, now you guys done ban vaccines down there. Now out here, when I walked into my local Walgreens, they flashed me, come on in the back and get jabbed with the COVID shot and the flu shot. I said, no, I'm gonna go have lunch. You're not jabbing me with a needle when I'm gonna go have some lunch. Right?
Yeah.
Big dog.
Big dog.
For free.
Wait. Words matter. Words matter. Yes or no?
No, dude. Not that I'm
words don't matter.
You just no.
But I'm just saying, you said we banned in Florida vaccines. We didn't ban them. We just removed the mandate. If you still want to go get your vaccines, you can still go. Words matter. Bro, I got SB. I got SB and William coming from my neck in the comments.
I've been having conversations with people that's like, words matter. Yeah, you got to say it right. Because they'll come back later and say, but you said that's not what I meant. Well, that's what you said.
And but it's a choice. And we all got the choice out here still. So when they say, you want to get stuck right now? I said, I ain't seen nobody fall out in front of me yet, so I ain't gonna get that needle stuck in my arm right now.
Yeah, no, we ain't taking that. Yeah, no, we're not doing that bullshit again. No.
All right, so I'm trying to keep up with this. What happens in one state affects another. Absolutely, like your example, Vinny. If it became legal to marry a minor in one state, what happens if that couple moves to another state? I'll go one better with you.
Yeah.
Oh God, here we go.
Yeah. Well, the marriage law is a state. That's not federal.
Okay, so no, I'm not going to that one. That one I will not go to.
No, I'll go with you because by me being married to an immigrant,
Okay,
the
you go
marriage
for it.
laws is go from one state to the next. Once you got the paper, you got the paper. You can't change that. Same thing with the abortions here in Florida. 4 weeks. The moment the heartbeat starts, that's it. You're carrying it to term. Now you may want to run to Georgia, or you may want to run to Alabama to take care of it. That's on you. But now
remember what they did.
That's why.
Yeah, but remember what they did with the Lovins. Remember what they did with the Lovins. I don't know how many of y'all know the story of the Lovins. Y'all know the story of the Lovins? The Lovins was a big interracial. It was an interracial marriage, white dude and black woman. The Lovins did a whole movie on this thing, the whole 9 yards.
Right.
And they put his ass in jail.
Yes.
And told her she had to leave the state.
Yes.
This was in the late 60s.
Yes.
You know, it was because of their. It was because those good men and women stood up. Evil didn't prevail, and I've been able to be married to my beautiful wife now. Next week will be 36 years.
Yeah.
You understand? Or else, if it wasn't for the Lovings, I would be able to marry my wife. Because I live in Florida. Y'all know Florida, right?
Right.
We supposed to be this big old redneck state. You know what I'm saying? Right. We all talk around like this and ride alligators to work. Right. You know, that kind of shit.
No, you got more people from the Rust Belt and the East Coast here than anybody from the South.
I grew up in Georgia. I know that we got those people in Georgia. I grew up in Georgia. I know what that's like. You just got the weirdness in Florida. You guys just do weird shit in the jungle out there with them snakes and shit. That's what makes Florida a little weird. You just do weird shit all the time in Florida.
Keep the kinky stuff out of it. Keep the kinky stuff out of this. Keep the kinky stuff out of this, okay? Just because we got gator condoms and shit, okay?
Right.
Calm down. We make our condoms out of gator skin, okay, bro?
Right.
Ain't nobody riding them gators like that, bro. Come on, man. Thomas, what you laughing at? You closer to the gate? Well, no, I'm right here off the gators. I'm right off the levee.
No, we may find one in a drainage somewhere.
Did you hear what California told Florida? California just told Florida we do kinky shit with snakes and gators.
Right. Yeah. And they do wild shit with cobras and tarantulas.
Well, I'm just saying, They do have Nancy Pelosi
having an underground exotic animal system.
We do have Roman
coming straight from China.
Dude, they got red turtle shells running around out there.
Okay, Antonio says, Vinny, what do you think of Trump having Bill Gates there 2 days? I was mad as a motherfucker. I was mad as hell. I really was. A lot of them. They had a tech conference with Bill Gates, Zuckerberg, couple of other people, right? And I was not happy, bro. I was not happy. Don't say nothing about Canada. Okay. Don't say nothing about Canada. Pascal's here.
Yeah, Toronto got a special place in my heart.
You ain't lying. We're not going to talk about how Canada don't like people a little bit darker, lighter shade of brown. We're not going to get into that.
Is that why I'm in the dark?
I don't know why you're in the dark. Your camera don't work. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm in the car.
Oh, there you go. Damn it! Now you just messed up. Oh, so Tony, listen. This is a lot of shit Trump does. I ain't happy with. I was not happy with that whole spat that him and Elon got into. I'm a firm believer, bro. Stand on what you believe. What do the kids say nowadays? Stand on business.
Stand on business.
Stand on business, bro. Elon got your ass into the White House. You should have some type of I don't want to say loyalty because that's such a bad word, but you should have some kind of special place for the people that helped get you where you had to go. Now, that doesn't mean you give them everything they want, make them earn it, but no, man. Bill Gates deserves to be in jail. Bill Gates should be in fucking jail. He's killing people in Africa left and right, bro. I don't want to hear it.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Okie doke.
Yeah.
Let's see. I have my COVID vaccines all up to date, but this is the second time COVID got me now. Wow. Would have been much worse without the vaccination, same with the flu. Okay, SB. if it's working for you,
Keep
all
rolling.
in.
Have at it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, live and let me. I don't want it. Don't
Right.
touch me with it. My grandmother is
here-
big on getting the flu shot every year and getting the and now the COVID shot. I'm like, do what you do.
My
That's
mom
your
gave
business.
us the flu shot in like 82. She was like, I've never cleaned up so much vomit and poop from 6 kids ever in her life. We've never done it again. We've never done
Bro,
it again.
I have not had a vaccination since I was in the military. That was it. But see, this is what I gotta say. To SB, now you ain't gonna like this,
Right.
but I believe it's a Democrat saying, "My body, my choice."
Correct.
And if
But
it's
what-
my body, then it's my choice.
Stand on business.
If I choose to get any type of a needle stuck in my arm, that has to be my choice. It's not your choice to make that decision for me.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. But if
What
you
about-
want to get it, oh, go ahead. Here comes Pascal. Watch out for the Canadian.
What about all the vaccines they require children to have to just attend public school?
Not anymore in Florida. Not anymore.
Yeah, not no more here. Yeah.
It is not mandated in Florida. They removed that mandate. Now it's up to the parent to make that decision.
Yep.
Well, I feel like they still ask for the forms and shit. I gotta check.
They can ask all they want. They can't keep the kid out of school.
If you go into like St. Thomas Aquinas, yes. Because that's a private school. Yes, they want you to.
Buddha says Florida man has 2 alligators as baby mamas. You know what? Where'd you go, Buddha? I hope you got a ride, bro.
Yeah, man. I
hope
hope you safe out there, brother. Period.
Look at Texas with 10 commandments and morning prayers in school. Totally. Okay, so this is how I feel about this. When I went to school, and I don't know, you guys,
It was
you got,
no big deal.
yeah. They didn't lead you in prayer, by the way. It was a moment of silent meditation. So they allowed you a few 30 seconds. If you wanted to stand there and jerk off on your table, then you stood there and jerked off on your fucking table. What the fuck?
Those
it was 30 seconds to express your religion. Okay? My religion at the time might have been, porn master. Porn master was my religion when I was 16 years old. Who the hell wasn't jerking off at 16 years old? Give me a fucking break. All your asses was doing it. Stop it with the bullshit. Okay? Stop with the bullshit. Right? Yes, SB. I absolutely 100% agree.
Mm-hmm.
You will never hear me say abortion should be banned.
Right.
Nope. I don't agree with them. I do not agree with them.
Right.
But it's not my body.
Their body, their choice.
It's my choice. It's my choice. So you see, SB, see, Thomas. See, we agree.
Yeah, that's why I said.
And it's all
he wanted it states to decide. Florida made a decision. Right. The moment they hear a heartbeat in 4 weeks, it's done. You're not getting one.
Cheetah Man should have also been arrested. Okay, Buddha, when you tell me why he should have been arrested, come on back on the show. You got the link. Talking about Trump. Let's see, Tony. It's not just public schools, but pediatricians will refuse to serve you without them. Not sure what we're talking about there. Buddha's duct tape fell off his phone.
Shots.
Oh, the shots. Yeah.
Well, what are you gonna do, man? In Colorado, you guys got some problems in Colorado. Colorado wasn't like that when I was there, man.
No, it was not.
Colorado was a free state, bro. Colorado was a free state. Oh my God. SB, separation of church and state, any religion, 100%.
Yes.
I have no problem with that.
Please do
as long I do believe in separation of church and state. I do believe government should be agnostic, right? Here's the thing. Doesn't mean that a Christian, a nation founded on Christian beliefs, you can still have your separation of church and state. That meant that the Pope or the preacher or the pastor or the minister or the Farrakhan or whatever the fuck you want to call him, the imam, can come in there and direct the crowd and make law. That's all that is, that the religion can't make law. Doesn't mean that you can't believe in God, because in God we trust, or, something to that effect. Okay, what if a 12-year-old girl gets raped, Vinny? Should they get in the bro? It's not my choice.
Mhm.
Didn't I just have this conversation?
Yeah.
Steven, what's wrong with your boy?
I don't know.
What's wrong with your boy Buddha, man?
I mean, I looked at it like this.
It's
When-
always wanting to go to the extreme for
No.
the
No.
small percentage
Here-
of people that this kind of situation happens to. But if you think
It's
solving that problem by taking another life is the answer, I mean, I feel bad for you. And there's plenty of people that after they go through all that, they regret.
So, I
You know,
look
if
at-
you don't want the kid, give it to somebody else. There's
Yeah.
plenty of
But
people
here's the
that'll
thing.
adopt.
I go ahead, Thomas, and I'm gonna have to check Steven on this one.
Well,
Go ahead,
I
Rob.
look at it like this. Nobody was saying that when the girl in 9th grade was getting knocked up. When Time Magazine had that silhouette of a pregnant woman and called it an epidemic. Some teen pregnancy was an epidemic. Nobody remember that. No one
That's
remembers that.
So it's separation of church and state, but I gotta go to church for a second here, Steven, because we agree that we don't think abortions is right. Correct?
Abortion's not the answer. Yeah.
No, it's not the answer.
Well, what? Okay, all right, but it's not for us to judge.
exactly.
Oh yeah, no, the judgment's not
Okay,
being
I
made
just
by
want to make
me.
that clear.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
The
I just want to
judgment's
make that clear, right? Tony's where's the baby's choice in the matter? The baby doesn't have a right to vote. You're right.
I mean,
And that's something that the parent is going to have to deal with and be judged for when it comes their time before God himself.
well,
However you believe.
Yeah, and for me, it's like faith supersedes any kind of law or anything that exists. So
I see.
it
I
doesn't-
don't agree with that.
and that's fine. But again, that's your belief.
Yes,
that's fine.
See, that's the point.
That's
That's
fine.
the point.
You can. I believe there's a scripture that says that you could do anything, but that doesn't mean that everything is lawful.
Right.
So you can do whatever you want. You've got free will, but you
Depends on who's It depends on who's
again,
making the laws.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's the whole point.
Whoa.
That is the whole point.
That's just like one of those sayings my grandma used to say, like, just because you had
unborn babies, apparently. That is not the point. The point is that my point is this. It's not my place to tell a woman what to do with her damn body. Because if I'm going to tell a woman what to do with her body, then you can't get mad at anybody practicing Sharia law.
Right.
If you're going to sit here and tell me that, Christians can tell women what to do, but Muslims can't, that's us a hypocrite.
Yes.
You can't have it both ways.
Right.
It's a double-edged sword.
Now, to Stephen's point, to Stephen's point, I got to be that guy because I love him to death. I got to be that guy. What iteration of the Bible was that verse published in who edited that version of the Bible? Are we talking about King James Version? Because ain't none of us read the original Arabic text.
Hebrew Aramaic text. The Hebrews do. The what's it called? The Jews do.
But they weren't the original writers of the Bible, were they?
They're not the original writers, but you have
they had the translator, right?
They don't, because you can actually read the Dead Sea Scrolls literature written in the original text.
Whoa. Now you're getting too far deep in for me.
It goes that far back.
Yeah, it goes that deep. That's the whole point.
Goes that far back.
Listen, well, hold on, dog. If we're going there, they just found footprints 110,000 years old. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
No.
Okay, I'm just telling you.
They also said that they found Lucy
like a week
and
ago.
all kinds of stuff. So I'm questioning.
Way before the spiritual consciousness of man. See, that'd be a great discussion too. You know what? Hold on. I got to pay some bills here. Hold on, guys. I got to pay some bills. Hold on.
Yep.
Isn't SB calling the kettle black? Isn't he the same person that's making all kind of political statements.
He
Up
said,
in,
didn't sign up
let
for
me
Bible
let me just
study or debate.
let me just start going through all of the statements that he's made in chat and see if any of them are political or.
Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Countries is falling apart. Yes, Sergio. We had I think we all had a very heartfelt, warm discussion about that, and it's something else, man.
Hebrew,
Something else, bro.
Aramaic, and Greek.
What was the context and who the author was talking to? Hebrew, Aramaic, Greek, or
American
Roman?
Greek. Yeah.
Okay. SB didn't sign up for a Bible study and debate, folks. Come on, SB.
Yeah, I already said. Well, let's go back to all the messages that he put and see if any of them were political.
Right. Right.
Let's call pot calling the kettle black.
Right.
Nick Williams is in the house in the chat. Okay, Nick. The Bible was written in 3 different languages, was it?
Yeah. Hebrew.
What was
Aramaic,
the original text written in?
Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek. It's 3
different
languages.
The original text, the original Bible. You're telling me one guy sat there and wrote it in 3 different languages at the same time?
The original Bible is made up of 60.
When Moses came down that mountain. You're telling me he had 3 sets of 10 commandments?
Oh my goodness! The Bible wasn't all written in just that time. You have 3 different.
I know. I'm playing dumb.
Yeah, no, and then it wasn't Moses who was it that ended up writing all the first 10 plus books.
Hold on.
You trying to get Grok?
So guys, what did I miss while I was on the ice?
Exactly. Originally was orally passed around, and then eventually one man wrote a bunch of the first books in the Bible.
Sorry, I'm dealing with everybody's. I got Damon. Hey, bro, listen. By the way, Damon in the chat. He's not new to me.
I didn't say Moses.
He's not new to the. No, he's not new to me or new to the channel.
I mean, I was answering William.
Yeah. Oh, why? No, Moses didn't write the 5 books.
I didn't say it was Moses.
Babylon.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad. Listen. This is a great conversation. I'm glad that we could actually have a conversation where we've already beat the shit out of rideshare, bro. Pascal, you didn't miss anything with rideshare. You missed the lie that is Lyft is going to save $200 million and pay drivers more money. That's what you missed with rideshare. That's all you missed with rideshare.
We had a slight section on with talking commercial. That was about it.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about commercial insurance. That was it, bro. Yeah, bro. Listen, dude, this is a wide open conversation. Listen, we got people dying left and right.
Yep.
And we don't have the general masses, the majority of people standing up to fight for each other anymore. They're too scared, and too pussified, and too afraid they're going to offend, trigger, or otherwise, piss somebody else off instead of standing up for what's right.
I'm about to say, wasn't that a title of a book somebody wrote? The Pussification of America? I could have sworn that was a book that was written.
Well,
let's see.
Let's find out. Hold on. Who's going to get there first, me or Grok? Oh, my God. I got to update Grok.
Yep, The Pussification of America. They got
that's what I thought it was a book written.
What was the book about?
The author is titled Profound Hot Pink Book is a real no, that's not the America is ruined because her men have become weak, plain and simple.
Well, I mean, or you can watch the Michael Douglas movie Falling Down. Did you guys ever see that movie Falling Down with Michael Douglas?
That sound familiar. If I seen it, I saw it once and I ain't seen it since.
That was the second movie ever I bought on DVD. The first movie ever I bought on DVD was Castaway with Tom Hanks. The second movie I've ever bought on DVD
Castaway was so good.
It was so good.
It was called Falling Down, and I'm going to show you what it looked like, the cover of it. Falling Down was an interesting movie in the sense that a lot of people, 1993, a lot of people could relate to this movie, bro.
Mm-hmm.
In a lot of situations.
I'm sorry.
Not that one. Jesus. There it is. Falling Down. Boom. with Michael Douglas.
With the briefcase and the.
Yep, there it is, right there with the briefcase and the bat that he took from the gang guys. Right.
Have a good night,
yeah.
Tony.
Yeah,
I
got
haven't
fired
seen
from it.
this in
All right,
years.
Tony. Tony, don't hate me, bro. Don't hate me. Don't hate me.
Be safe
love
out
you, bro.
there, Tony. Have a good one, brother.
Oh,
So if you've never seen this movie, Falling Down,
Yeah,
I highly
I've seen
suggest
it.
that you watch this movie.
oh, the restaurant scene is hilarious.
Like Falling Down it's a damn good movie, bro. And you could almost look like that. His character, Michael Douglas' character, is the 90%.
Mm-hmm.
He is the 90% of his character, what it represents. So car shop. Man, not the max.
Yeah. 2014, 3,500. That's not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad.
That'll get
Actually,
back in
there's a scripture that says that the world is a sphere hanging upon nothing in a scripture. So you're actually wrong. That's way before 1480. Sorry.
Yeah, as I say, it goes way back.
Way back.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What I miss? What I miss?
He said, no offense, but Vinny, no, I'm atheist. Each religion thought they were the master of their civilization, but people didn't know the world was round until 1480. And yeah, so I'm just challenging that. There's actually a scripture that makes it very clear that the world was hanging upon nothing and a sphere.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Way before people could look out into space and see what planet, you know.
Yep. No rockets,
Okay.
nothing. Just like how they made the Aztec calendar.
Yep. And
Well, you know,
civilizations thought they were a master of anything.
There was something. Bring out that Williams. Like bring out that scripture. I was just learning about the Gregorian calendar and how that came about, and why we have the Gregorian calendar versus the older calendar, which was always based on the moon phases. And if you went by the moon phases in a calendar year, you'd actually have 13 months and not 12.
13 months. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
26,
yes, that I do remember hearing that. Yes, I remember hearing that. We had 13.
It was, and I'm trying to figure out why they went to 12 months from 13 months, why they switched it over. I forget the reason why. But if you went moon phase to moon phase, that would be one cycle. That would be 1 month. And now sometimes you got 2 full moons in a single month.
That's why they call it once every blue moon. When you got 2 full moons in 1 month, that's it. That's a blue moon. So usually that's when the full moon is on the 1st, and then the second full moon will be on the 30th or the 31st, depending on the month.
Right. That's beats like
for your for Mr.
Yeah, they had stars. They had the sundial as the clock. No, the Aztecs were very smart.
Well, a lot of civilizations, bro, the more they start uncovering stuff, the more we realize
how not special all the stuff that we've got right now.
Well, how about one of the theories is the Sphinx is thousands of years older than they think. Number one, and number two, the head that we see on the Sphinx is a reef carved head. That originally it was a lion's head on the Sphinx, and not the whatever the hell the face is now. That the face is much smaller than the body itself, and that the Sphinx is buried deep underneath the sand. They just ain't joking. I'm just saying, bro. There's a lot of shit we don't know.
There is.
They still trying to find out how they built the pyramid. Still,
bro. Until they figure that part out, I don't want to hear nothing. They were far better than us.
Yep. Well, I mean, you kept getting new technology and new innovations destroyed as you got societies destroyed. You know,
right? I don't believe in it. And spiritual and world is much older, and history is a lot older than we are told as children. Oh, 100%. Well, like I said, they just found a footprint in what was it? Saudi Arabia? Saudi Arabia. They just found a footprint that dates back over 110,000 years. I mean, we're talking about predating some serious shit here.
Yeah, because I think it was something else I saw. They found another they found another doorway. I think it was in China. That was the same height and length as the doorway in Jordan, where they was saying that giants was amongst us at one point in civilization.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but a lot of them got wiped out as technology got better, and either it was disease or the earth was moving itself. So,
you know how it is. People want to take what other people got. So
yeah.
So that brings me to an interesting. Here we go. Since we're talking about that rabbit hole,
What, continental drift? No, that goes on.
and a flooded planet, and all kinds of stuff. There's
No.
so much going on to be able to focus in on any one thing. It's tough.
sorry, I kicked myself out of the room.
No, you're all right.
My bad, yo. Shut up now.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it! Now that I kicked myself out the room, forgot what I was going to ask you guys.
Oh, okay. I thought it was about something about continental drift or something.
There you go.
Yeah.
So if Africa, now just bear with me, guys. Don't come for my neck in the comments. If Africa is supposedly
South America.
No, Africa, God damn it, Africa.
No, but
it's supposed to be the cradle of civilization.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, if Africa is supposed to be the cradle of civilization, but Pangea, all the land masses were together.
One piece, yeah.
Right, and the dinosaurs and this, that, and the other. And as they broke apart, the dinosaurs were here for hundreds of millions of years.
Yeah.
Dude, Africa's just might not be the cradle of civilization. Pangea was. Africa just happens to be the first place we found bones.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is that logical? No, maybe a little bit.
It could, yeah. It could.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's wrong to infer that.
Yeah.
Mass migration from east to the west. Okay, I like this. William, where were the first Native Americans from?
Oh, that's another one. Yeah, the Tower of Babel. That's something else.
Where did the first Native Americans originate from?
Here. Here.
Native Americans, they actually have Asian DNA. So where were the first Native Americans from? Where did the Aztecs come from? Somebody already said it in here, mass immigration from the east to the west. Came right across that whatever they call that little barrier thing between Russia and Alaska. Anyway, okay, we're way up.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Pascal, what's going on?
They could only do that in the wintertime when the water was frozen.
The Bering Strait.
When it became
That's
solid
what it is.
land.
I was like, I didn't want to say the wrong thing. Yeah, the Bering Strait.
Yeah, when the water was frozen in the winter, they could walk across.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Well, I guess a lot of people left. We went from 38 to 21.
We done ran them.
It's also getting late. So
I ain't got to work. Well, my work in the morning will be on the charts. I'll be on the charts in the morning. I haven't even looked with the.
I'll be listening right now. As long as you're on, I'll listen while I'm at work.
Oh no! Listen, I got so twisted. I was so angry last week and this week.
Mm-hmm.
I had one of my bad moments last week and coughed up a lot of money on a live account, and I've been trying to work my way back ever since. And I'm getting there. But it's been rough.
Yeah,
it's been rough. The markets have been tough, tight, not a lot of room for error.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Eddie's doing well. We're both in live accounts, so and really learning the whole prop space game. And bro, let me tell you, when we come out of the other side of this, we're going to be better people for it.
Yeah.
Because the emotions that you go through in trading is ridiculous. But what will help take some of the pressure off is if what I'm seeing this week with the rain, let it rain for the rest of the year, bro. I need it to rain till December.
I wish it would.
Every day. Bro, let it rain till December.
Let it rain. Let it rain.
Right.
Let it rain through December. If I can go out and I'm picking up $80 in like 2.5, 3 hours in the afternoon, okay, I'm okay with that.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Instead of like $11, I'm picking up, what's today? Today's Wednesday, right?
Wednesday, yeah.
So
Yeah.
80 is where I'm at for the week. 2 hours, 3.5 hours. And today I think I put like 2.5, 3 hours in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with it.
Right.
I'm okay with that. I'm not out there killing myself, burning electricity. I'm okay with that.
Right.
That takes a little bit of pressure off. Not all of us are gifted with the ability to skate 6 games in a day like some people on the panel right now.
I did 8 a couple of weeks ago. 8 in one day.
Bro. Insane.
But
bro.
yeah, I got a crazy weekend coming up.
Oh, this weekend is gonna be insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is this weekend going to be? What do you guys got going on up there?
The Crawford and Canelo fight this weekend.
Saturday night, right?
Yeah.
On Netflix.
Pizza is gonna be flowing like never before.
You know what? What time is that fight?
Has it started moving more since since football started back up?
Well, we haven't had it.
No, because because it was busy for the USF and Boise State game 2 weeks ago, but the Bucks they're on the road for the first 2 weeks, so we haven't even had our first NFL game here yet. That won't be till next week.
Somebody want to tell Hustling Boodia that Serbian, East Asia, China is what I said. First Native Americans.
He missed that part.
Yeah,
he was at Best Buy.
Counting Tom, do you do deliveries?
Yes, Pizza Hut and Hungry Howie's in Citrus Park and in Tampa.
Steven, how's the private game going?
I have one person that tried to reach out to me for a private job, but they were trying to request me like within the hour that they needed to take off. It wasn't like an early schedule. So we're still in contact. They might use me for something later, but that'll be my first person that I've got private since I got my Tesla. And I still need to do.
How is it with the stipend?
The stipend's good. I guess I'll say it. I make like $2,000 plus a week. So.
I don't like you right now.
So I'm doing like $2,000 plus a week. If I don't have anything else that has to go on during the week, then that's usually what I'm getting. And then. It's been.
When do you have time to do your W-2 and sleep?
I hate your guts.
Hey, I do the W-2. I have the afternoons. I have the mornings to drive, so I usually drive in the mornings. And now,
if we weren't doing $2,000 on top of your W-2,
yeah, this is $2,000 just from the driving. That's it.
Wow.
It's like two.
Did you not hear the part where I said I don't like him right now?
It's like two. Right. It's like I'm making between like 2,200 and 2,500, somewhere in there. Yeah.
I can't listen to that no more, man. It's just disgusting to me.
Hey, I do 3 and I ain't bringing in what he bringing.
Yeah. Well,
I do good enough.
I'm trying to work it as hard as I can while it's
I
here,
know.
So every day it's just like I gotta remember I gotta do this right now. I gotta do this right now because I need to make the money while it's here. I gotta make it because once they shut it off or they take anything away, it's gonna be rough. And but I don't know. I've been thinking about actually maybe making some videos on where I am and what it is I'm working on, just because one of my goals is to get an EV9. As my kind of a step. I want the Rivian, but that'll be way more expensive. So,
if you can make the same money, with a cheaper vehicle,
that's what I'm going for. Yeah,
and we know you're frugal.
Yeah, exactly.
So
So
how much more money do you think you can make with the 89 compared to your Model 3?
well, it's more so the mindset, and I've talked to Vinny about this a little bit. It's more so
Don't blame me.
I'm not blaming you. No, I'm just saying we talked. But
Yeah.
I was telling you before
He's gonna go buy an
that
XT6.
me being no, because the XT6 doesn't cover SUV. But
I'm
the
just no,
yeah,
that was Eddie's mistake.
yeah. No, well, see, and that's the thing. I do like the Vistic, but I don't like the price.
And
So
the
yeah,
Vistic is nothing more than an electric XT6, right?
Hmm.
but yet it qualifies for SUV here. So
Only because you guys got the EV mandate still out there with Governor Newsom.
So, and that's why. So basically, as long as as long as the supplement or not even the supplement, as long as they keep it on black for 2 years, I'd be fine. I don't think so. If anything, they would have it on next year, right? And even if they were to take it off, they're going to take it off by the end of the year next year. So that gives me 2 years. I'd be able to. The car would be completely paid off by then, so it won't matter. It'll be a
Correct.
fraction of what I earned.
Yes, sir.
To
I
so
hope they don't rug pull you, man. That's all I'm
yeah,
pulling
yeah.
for.
But to answer you, well, no, because I'm gonna do it. The idea is to have the cash built up and just buy and just pay it cash. But to answer what you were saying, Pascal, it's been the idea is utilizing black and black SUV. Maybe even getting private clients. I'll be able to
Ability
reduce
content.
how much driving I have to do. You know, because black pays way more for the time and for the in a night instead of having to work until 10 or until 12. If I get a couple of black rides, I might be done within 3 hours, in comparison. So it's not, and plus, since the supplement, this is another thing people don't know about the commercial program because they don't explain anything. Um, you can't go into the airport if you have commercial on a standard vehicle. So the only way that you can operate in the airport is if you have black or black SUV.
I see.
Yeah. So that's another thing that I'll gain access to. I mean, there's also a permit that you have to apply for, which what's it called? I know how to do the paperwork for. So if you're trying to work on that, let me know. I can help you with that. But yeah, so you have the permit for the TCP to get your TCP number and the permit for the airport. But even with the permit, they haven't finished making a deal with the airport for you to operate with Uber and Lyft with commercial on a basic vehicle because only black cars are allowed to pick up at the terminals and arrivals. So, and they don't let you operate out of the LA exit lot or the, where the standard cars go. So until they figure that out, but you still need the permit in order to drop off to pick up private clients. So you might as well get it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right.
So yeah, so it's working good so far. It's working good. I like the Vistic. Honestly, I like the Lyric. Um,
The Lyric is too small.
well, I like it as a sedan. If I could have got it for the 25 and got the 4K off, I would have. But they all sell for like 30,000. So instead of
I
getting
mean,
that,
at that point, I would rather keep the Model Y.
the Y doesn't qualify for black.
Well,
Yeah.
my mindset is not in. My
Yeah.
mindset is out of that black.
Yeah. So we're
I'm
talking
just
about
talking about.
rideshare.
Yeah.
Only the X qualifies, but I hate the doors on the X. So it's
Yeah.
yep. How much is your average black? Um, I mean, I guess it depends. Let's say to LAX for example, I believe the ride is $80. Going from the valley down to LAX. So let's say
Yeah.
that's like that 35 miles. I love the Lyric. I had one. What's your average on black? See, I'm not taking black rides right now, so I can't really tell you how it works. My car is a blue Model 3, so The plan is
Blueberry.
to upgrade it. Yeah, my blueberry. So the plan is to upgrade it to a black. And the EV9 just gives me black SUV. Plus, it opens me up to XL. So that's another cool.
Does the Ionic 9 qualify?
No, it's not black for whatever reason. I like the Ionic. I'm a big
Ionic
fan.
9 is nicer than the EV9.
That's what I keep hearing, but
it's big. It's bigger. It's nicer. Especially the calligraphy mount trim. It's interesting.
I wonder what the price point on that is, because when let's say you're gonna buy one new, so we estimated about $15,000, like $14,500 to $15,000 off their price, and we were seeing it about 50. So it came down to about like 30. We were seeing it about 36 after all the rebates.
Dude, I don't know. I went to a Hyundai dealership and I looked at the Ionic 9, and it was over 80,000 for the.
And see, and that's another reason why I wouldn't get that, because on the EV9 you can get for 36 after all the rebates.
Probably a base model, right?
Like they not building new models. I'm disappointed. Actually, you're wrong. They did come out with. There is a new model or variation of the model. Look up the Model YL. It's pretty nice. Unfortunately, it's not.
But it's in China only.
No,
it's China.
Here.
What's that?
They announced they're selling them here.
I thought Elon called it off.
They're going to be selling the YL here. Yes.
I thought he called it off.
Wait.
Did he?
Elon said that it's not going to go into production until end of next year or never.
I mean,
yeah, that's what he said for the States.
Let's see.
Because of robotaxi.
Exactly. That's what I got. Yep.
Yeah. Well, so it looks like my information's been changed. Yep. Looks like it's been killed. That sucks. Because the YL was a move in the right direction.
I was waiting for that.
Me and Vinny were talking about it. In fact, we were talking.
That would have been nice.
One of Buddha was saying that some of the people that like really hate on Teslas, they were saying that the YL, they were actually interested in the YL.
Did you see the video where they fit like all 25 suitcases in it?
Really? I didn't. No, I didn't.
Yeah, it's insane.
This is such a bad move, and don't automatically assume it's Elon making the decision there. I mean, it's Tesla Motors, so could it be? I mean, could it be him? Sure, but it's Tesla Motors that's making the decision.
I mean,
look for the video of the Tesla. Like it's a Tesla China that published it on X.
Yeah.
The YL was the move in the right direction. It handles a lot of the complaints that passengers people have. Honestly, I think they'd be better off selling the YL than selling the Model X. I'm saying for the few Model X's that they sell the YL, or finally come out with the full size SUV.
True.
Someone.
You just wet in the bed over and over again. People are clamoring.
I saw another video.
It could be behind over here, bro.
About Tesla releasing like some sort of video, and in the background it had like a mock-up over like a prototype that looked like a minivan.
Yeah, I saw the mock-up. It looks really good. The IQ is ridiculous too, because it's 140 grand. That's like, I wouldn't.
Jesus.
The only thing, so I was interested in the.
Yeah, but Melvin's in the chat. Melvin can help us out with that, right?
I see them out there in Ohio. There's only one that I've seen in the area over here. One IQ. Still haven't seen the other one, whatever it is. And
it's. Let's see what happens after the incentive goes away.
Right. Well, so in California,
Melvin,
they may
can I get an IQ with 500 down and 500 credit score?
Yeah, let me go ahead and get you a road sandwich. I mean, get you a sandwich and a road map. That's pretty much as good as it's gonna get, man. As good as it's gonna get, man.
No, we've gone through we've gone through all the EVs and which ones seem like they're the most practical. And it's unfortunate that the new Y doesn't qualify for black because it's a snazzy car. It looks nice. But when it comes down to it, it's like the X or S. And if I get into the S, I'm gonna feel like I'm still sitting in the Model 3. So, which, hey, yeah. So I'm just like, I don't want to be in it. Right now, the main cars that are like that make the most sense. You got the Rivian, but it's
Damn.
buying it new is 100, but
Mhm.
used I mean, we can find them in the 50s. So
That low?
yeah.
Well, I
that
know for
low.
With
me, I'm
with,
telling
with what,
you,
100,000 miles on it?
I'm
No.
still looking at that BMW i5. That's the one I'm still feeling. I told them they're at that meeting today. I said, look, you guys give me $21,000 for that BMW. I'm damn sure going to take it.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch that thing with a 10-foot. I just don't. I wouldn't touch
20.
BMW with a 10-foot.
No, my wife likes the i3. She loves how the doors open like this.
Yeah,
No
it's something
BMW
else.
here either.
Yeah, she loves that car.
Yeah, the
Y'all
Ioniq 9
talking-
doesn't qualify for anything, William. So
Y'all
that's
talking
why we don't-
21,000 and like in incentives and all of that, and over
You're right.
here, yeah, we ain't gonna get nothing around here.
Well,
That's
yeah.
the thing, we still got the green initiative out here. Even though Trump did his thing, they still going to do green initiative in California by 2030. Uber's still saying that in California that they want the whole fleet to be electronic and be electric. Yeah. So I ain't worrying about what they saying. I'm saying my comfort from my ass as my old age. I want a nice car to drive around in. And I don't want my back to be hurting with these damn bumpy holes and roads and shit around here.
Well, supposedly they're saying in California it once the federal rebate at the 7.5 disappears. They're saying supposedly California is going to try to have a $10,000 rebate because they're trying.
Right.
Apparently, the CPUC.
Where are they getting all this bread, man?
From taxpayers. Where do you think?
Yeah, exactly. Y'all just like they bend us over left and right. We're paying for shit right now. That's why when they talk about giving me money, I'm going to accept.
So you're just getting your money back.
So the CPU
getting a little bit of your money back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The CPUC, which I was like, why are they getting involved? But apparently, this is the thing. They were trying to find out how they can get people to buy more EVs, and this is apparently the idea that they have. When the incentive goes away, they're going to drop another 10,000 on it. So
yep.
So if they do, I'll take advantage of it.
That's what I told you, dude. I said, you give me that. With a 40 grand BMW, I'm gonna put that on that. I'm gonna have that shit paid off in 6 months, dude. I'm a night and day worker after that. Give me that.
I like how he thinks.
I'm gonna be done paying that thing off. Yep.
Something tells me that they're gonna figure out how to go ahead and tax you on that.
But I'm getting old.
By
dude.
I'm not
worried about that extra tax they're gonna hit us with. By the time that happens, I want to have my own robot working for me, hopefully.
Oh, I'm with you on that. I mean, I already told Sergio I'm in.
Not me. I don't see the numbers.
Just let me sign up for the shares for the Chargers.
Remember,
Steve, I want to install my own.
Yeah. We worry about putting that 3 or 4 cars for our fleet. Says, what are you going to work for me, bitches? Get out there and start driving by yourself and make me some money.
Right.
We're gonna go ahead and trademark Mr. Gambit's voice on that bad boy over there. Hey, where my money at?
Right.
Better pay me up. I want that $25 surge.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, man, when this thing happens, they're changing the dynamic game so fast, guys. I ain't even gonna concentrate. I always look at it daily saying, where's my money and where can I go get it? If you're coming up with something new and inventive, I'm not gonna try to rechange the game. You guys got billion to change it every moment. All I'm gonna do is say, if I make money today, I'm gonna make money today. But don't keep changing the game too much because I may take the day off.
Well, I gotta say though, Tesla's changing the landscape in Austin with the robotaxi, man. It's actually like Elon's dropping the freaking price over there to the point that it's gonna start hurting Uber and Lyft eventually.
Well, that's what I think he's doing. He's trying to make them CEOs feel the pain. He's trying to bring the pain to them.
He's giving him the medicine to give to the taxi industry at the beginning.
Absolutely. And trust me, one guy can. One company that can take it is Tesla.
They're talking about how what's it called? Tesla's starting to take over with their AVs.
Yep.
And I'm like, Vinny already called that. He said that was gonna happen. He said it.
It's
your mic's off, Vinny.
Yeah, your mic is off.
Yeah, Vinny, you're muted.
Sorry, I was going through the Twitter again and just starting to get all fucking upset again. And I swear I'm gonna delete that shit.
No,
I'm serious.
The one thing
I'm serious.
I don't have is Instagram in my phone. I cannot stand Instagram.
We were
I
talking
gotta get rid of that too. I keep trying to delete that shit. They keep telling me to go to Facebook. I don't have Facebook anymore.
Price goes up in fleet minutes. See, this is the thing, William. You got to understand. You got to look at history, and this is what people don't do. Look at how Toro operated for people, and how the early adopters were able to make a lot of money. And then now it's extremely difficult to make money with it. To get in now, well, it's a new system. You can make money. But eventually, it's not going to be worth it. You know, so
Airbnb
for how
was the
long?
same.
You have to watch the market. Airbnb, they're making it where less properties will be allowed to be, you know, or certain areas won't even allow
zoning
Airbnb
restrictions.
Exactly. So, you know, there's going to be a shift where finally certain rules and things come in that make it a lot more difficult, or supply. Now there's tons of cars out there. Here. So yeah, that's why I'm leery of it.
The only way you're going to make any money moving forward, like 6 months from now, a year from now, is if you are either part of a fleet, invested in a fleet, right? And and we can have this conversation too. You can be invested in a fleet, but your return is going to be very minimal, right?
But Vinny,
at best, you make 4 or 5%.
Think about it this way, Vinny. You want a fleet of your own customers, not a fleet of people. A fleet of your own customers I don't want nothing to do with this shit. Take care of.
No, Mr. Gambit, I'm trying. Listen, bro. January 15th, my ass is gone. I'm done with this shit. Seriously, I'm done with it. It's at the point where you cannot
we heard
make
that
money
before,
anymore.
Vinny.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
And you know what they say? You
know, you didn't.
I thought I was out, but they pulled me back in. It happened.
Well, you know, hey, I thought I was. The more I try to get away, the more they bring me back in. Michael Corleone. I know.
I just got pulled back in
the kitchen.
I'm about to get pulled back in.
I just got pulled back in.
That's what it does.
Yeah.
And I got news for you.
Easy money if the easy money's there.
Here's the other part to it. Why would I invest in a fleet or own a fleet when I can just buy a couple of cyber cabs and put them some bitches out to work?
But that's the thing, Vinny. Those I don't want that competition. I'm a people person. I want that competition of being that best guy. Like I'm the best tech around right now to take care of those people I take care of right now. I want the same time of rideshare customers, the same way to say, look, I want the best guy to transport my ass from the airport or around this city when needed. Give me 25 to 50 of those people and I'll be okay.
Okay, but then let me ask you a question then. Who has the better, even right now, who has the better self-autonomous driving system?
Right now, it's showing the standard, but robotaxi will come in.
You think Waymo's self-driving is better than Tesla's self-driving?
Benny,
I'm just
Sergio was downtown with me today. They running those things sideways.
I got to get rid of Pascal because he's talking that shit.
Sergio basically, he said, Gambit, he said there was 4 or 5 taxis right outside the doors I'm coming in. Those Waymos are downtown running through Skid Row and all the other streets.
Yes, they are.
Doing trips. They don't care.
God bless them. That's right. They don't care. And like we've already seen, it's like we've already seen a ton of those cars are dirty, nasty, ripped up. Rims are black with brake dust and everything else. Bro, how can you invest in that? If they can't even, if who they are now can't maintain them, what makes you think some cleaning company is going to maintain?
We're talking about Google. Google says we're the monster in this world.
More money than God, right?
Exactly.
More money than God.
That's true.
Them and Apple.
How does Tesla not end up in the exact same situation though?
Well, Tesla, I think they can scale a lot quicker though.
Right. What Tesla scales the car manufacturing quicker than anybody. They're outpacing.
Not manufacturing. I'm talking about when the cars are out there. People are jumping in and out of these things, the wear and tear, the dirt, all the.
Because I believe Tesla understands what it is to be a good company and take care of their shit. That's what I believe.
I will be surprised if I see a system that actually takes care of
But
these things.
here's the thing, though. Remember, Tesla's not going to own the cybercabs.
Right.
We are.
Right.
Exactly.
So that
Which is the
cybercab,
reason
so that
why.
cybercab
That's what gives me pause.
But Vinny,
sir, with the pen.
I think that there's something.
You think, therefore you are what?
Yeah. Why would Tesla sell the vehicles if you could be profitable buying the vehicle to do the ride share, the robo
because they don't want to own the cars for driving. They don't want to.
I don't think that has anything to do with it.
It's a big expense.
I don't think. No. I don't think that has anything to do with it. You want my honest answer?
Yeah.
If I can sell you the pick and the shovel at $30,000, and then you're going to rent it back to me, and I'm going to go dig the mines with those picks and shovels that I sold you, and only give you a little piece of that money back, Tesla doubles down on their profit. They got you to buy the car. They got you to lease the car back to them. You're only going to get a percentage of the fare, which I think, who knows, 60%, 50%, whatever it is. So Tesla's making money
60,
across
40.
the board on every facet.
Wouldn't it be better? Wouldn't it be better for them to just keep the car themselves?
William, that's not going to be forever. Eventually,
Hold on,
people are going to
different. What happened?
Telling William that's not going to be forever. Eventually, people are going to have to come down and get their stuff out of the car. Just like you got.
Shit, they got that little thing running down. That little igloo cooler on wheels running down now. Yeah, exactly. You're right. There's Optimus.
Dude, what if they just put an Optimus in the car?
Yep, it's not forever.
It's not like they can't. It's not like they don't throw forklifts on the back of trucks when they got to go deliver side nowadays.
Well,
so it'd be the same thing with Optimus.
And
Pascal,
and you're right about that. Tesla does have Optimus.
I'm going to bet on humanity. Humanity still want humans to deal with them a little bit, and I'm going to bank on that until I fully retire.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
Until that price is too high.
Listen,
until you get priced out.
Once people get comfortable, once they acclimate and get comfortable with a scenario, a situation. Listen, it's like it's like Eddie. Okay, Eddie, who's my brother from another mother. Oh, you guys are my brothers from another mother. But I talk to Eddie every single day, 2, 3, 4 times a day. Okay. We already know what Eddie's going to do with Optimus. He's going to get Optimus. He's going to get a fleshlight. He's going to take rock, duct tape it to Optimus' head. Okay. And Eddie's getting married. And Eddie's getting married, and he's going to be the happiest man on earth. Okay. So and my point to that is, once people get used to that, right? Women are in trouble, dude. They're in trouble. They've already set the standards way too high that most men will never. Listen, most guys can't get there. There's a lot of these younger women that their standards are just too high, right? And for whatever reason. I'm not saying it's good, bad, or I'm just saying a lot of guys ain't going to fight for that. Nope. So if you're telling me if they can find companionship, whether it's a voice AI or whatever it is, bro, they're going to go there.
That's true.
They're going to go there. It's going to happen, whether we like it or not. And Eddie's going to be number one guy.
Benny, I'm gonna put it this way too. I'm gonna compare it to the vibrator for women. There are lots of vibrators in the world, but not every woman uses them. Okay,
that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. If they got one, they use it.
But that's what I'm saying. Okay, they may choose to still have a human within their lives. They don't have to use
Mr. Gambit. Mr. Gambit. Let a woman's vibrator's batteries run out and see how angry she is at night when you go to bed.
But see, that's that angry woman you don't want in your car anyway. I want the nice woman who says,
"I don't want a vibrator and I don't want a driver."
You don't want no angry for sure.
All women got vibrators, and all men are going to have Optimus with flashlights. That's just the way it is. Okay.
See, Benny, you're being cynical. You're scaring everybody on the panel, Benny, saying that.
I'm telling you the truth.
That's what I expect. I'm progressive in technology. There was tons of people that were afraid of EVs, and they're slowly making adopting it.
I'm scaring you. Hold on.
And
I'm
when
scaring you.
when prices shift to where you see it's like, oh man, this Waymo only cost me this much, and to pay to have somebody drive me cost that much.
What the fuck? Why do we
Well,
have on this bullshit?
But the thing is, too, Steven, there's a lot of smart people in the world, and there's a lot of stupid people. Let's bank on those stupid people.
And guess what the stupid people are gonna do? Look for the cheapest price.
You gotta say though, those Waymos are pretty filthy.
They'll spend $2,000 to go to some dumb concert, but the last thing they want to spend money on is that ride.
Yep, that is so true.
But even though the ones that they just got here right now in San Antonio, they're dirty, bro. They're I don't know.
That's exactly what I see. That's what I'm saying. That's what gives me pause to wanting to buy one of those.
I can't wait
buying a Prius and having a driver in it.
I can't wait till those things pick up a lot of those tumbleweeds in Texas and come up and try to pick up somebody with a bunch of tumbleweeds all stuck to their wheels.
Yep,
that's what I'm saying.
Do you not see Harmony is a new type of love doll, one that can move and talk. Her head, eyelids, and lip movements are fairly crude, and her conversation is even more limited. Eddie's going to kill this, and this is BBC News.
In a flashlight.
Okay, she's already into the BBC. She ain't even learned how to talk yet. Boy, I tell you.
It's done.
Look. Y'all joking, bro.
But this is old. Like I saw that like a while ago.
Yeah, and it's only getting better. That ain't old. It's only going to get better. Look at this. These are rock stars.
My God.
There's somebody with 3D printing creating all the designs.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Stop. It's gonna happen. Just get ready for
it.
He
does have a 3D printer though.
He says, "I have a wife. This is disturbing." Well, go back to sleep then.
I told you were scaring people, Benny. I knew you were gonna do that.
Give a goddamn. I'm scaring people. We got more people than
more people watching right now. Yeah.
Where are we at now?
I know.
We had dropped down to 21. How many people are left watching?
We're at 40 right now.
Well, guys, you know we keep it stimulating inside this place.
Listen, Mike.
Keeper to keeper.
Goddamn.
Keeper to keeper.
Oh, goddamn it! I don't want to call him Coffee Boy. I felt bad when I did that last week. What's the nickname? God damn it.
Oh, he's Monk.
Monk. God damn it. My bad, bro. Monk. Listen, it is cheaper to keep her. Okay, it is cheaper to keep her. But I bet she got a vibrator somewhere.
You're not banned in the chat. What are you talking about?
Who's that? Musa?
Yeah, that is Musa.
I would never ban my favorite Muslim in the chat.
Never.
Awkward. Oh, Amtrak. Where's Buddha? Did he get his account kicked off YouTube? No, he was here, bro, and then he left. I don't know.
He said his phone died.
Oh, his phone died.
Yeah, he's doing
he drives a big ass
ride.
battery. Like you can't charge his
phone. No. Buddha drives a Prius, sir.
He's a Prius now.
Oh. Yeah, I've been disconnected. So like,
he
what happened to his daddy's Model Y?
Oh shit!
Got crapped out, and there's not enough duct tape that can hold it together.
Oh, but depreciation doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
His phone died, but he can still text.
This was a while back.
Still
yeah.
If you had Optimus, now you can send Optimus to work.
Oh.
I mean, that's where we're headed. Do you guys not see who's in my background here? Let me get.
That looks like ET.
What is his name?
That's Wally.
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 I like what's in my background better.
Wally. He still got the Tesla. He's just driving commercial insurance out there in LA. He's trying to make more money for the same rides. I don't blame him. I don't know what his numbers are. Not my business. But I mean, he's got to be doing better, even with renting the Prius.
Is he renting a room at your house, Steven?
No, I only have one bedroom anyway. And that actually, so yesterday I ran a test because I wanted to see what it was like running just X, since the Prius only has X anyway. So X priority, and X shared. I made 430 something, but I did waste, I want to say, like an hour or two. Because I tried to wait around the airport to catch rides coming from outside the ridge of the airport, and none of them came. I knocked out for like half an hour.
$432, bro.
Yeah, yesterday.
I hate your guts.
Guys, this is California. You get that here, trust me. And what he did, he had figured out a way to add his commercial insurance to pass
Trying to save like $200.
He's smart as hell for doing it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Blue's back.
Hey, I
hear these guys 1,600, 22,000,
Hey.
25 and a fucking Model Y and a Prius. I don't want to fucking hear it. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it.
It's hard out here.
Whoa.
It's hard out here for a pimp when he's trying to get the money for the
You know, okay, if you don't like that, what's it called? One of our guys, he makes $4,000 plus a week.
Yeah, but that's all. Yeah, but you know what? Fuck him too.
Straight up.
Hey, low key, all of them have more. Prius only gets X, so it's kind of hard to get a bunch of bangers. But they do come hard. Though. It's just how you position yourself.
What the hell are you talking about? $430, bro.
$1,600 a week. You on X?
Bro, but
you gotta be the highest. You gotta be the highest earning X driver in the country right now.
Pretty much.
Yep.
And if I remember correct, you were only 33 hours active time for $1,600. Is that correct?
Oh shit!
I think the best week I had was 17.
Melvin's issue just flared up because of you.
He's telling you what it's like to work in LA. I'm telling you guys, X has been that way for years. You just got to work it right. And people go get those big black SUVs thinking they need to make that same money. You can do it in an X car.
All right, what's Monk talking about? Only $113 today? Would you work, Monk, like 2 hours?
He's only black only, so he barely gets any rides. He also has to rely on Badlands to make any money too.
Yeah, but he's got his other thing. He's got the coffee business too going. It's not like he needs the ride share.
He doesn't need ride share at all, but I don't know.
He's still doing the trenches though, man.
He just wants to see what us poor folk are up to,
Poor folks, $1,600 a week in a Prius. You talking about poor?
I don't want to hear it. Yeah.
I don't make $1,600. What's at that?
And
I saw your thing.
Man. Get those Priuses that's about ready to fall down and it's still making you money and it's paid for it. Man, you get a boner every morning when you get in the damn thing.
Okay, so last week on Uber, it was $1,261 for 20 active hours.
Oh,
okay. Anyway, it was nice knowing Steven.
Yep.
He'll be back next week. He'll be back next week.
Big
in retro,
we gotta work like 60, 65 hours.
Hey, I'm out there for 70, but yeah, 20 active hours.
All right, so Dave, God, I ain't seen him in a minute. Hi, Vinny, are you still renting the Model Y? No, nope. I have my own now. And anyone have an idea how the Phoenix, Arizona market is doing? I actually don't.
Our main guy that would tell us about it, he's been silent for a while. New Jay.
I haven't heard from New Jay.
He turned off his all of his social media or whatever. So.
Well, I guess they have a lot of they're the breeding ground. They're like the breeding ground of freaking Waymos.
Hey, Oda Banga be killing it out there on black and black SUV, bro.
Where? In Phoenix?
Arizona, Phoenix.
Well, yeah, probably so.
I think he got like an $800 ride to north of Arizona, like Flagstaff area. One ride, $800 something bucks.
Why a Fortune 500 on X?
Sweetheart said he has to do a certain amount of rides in the Rivian.
I have no idea what that means.
He's talking about
bus fares.
He's talking about Monk. He's saying his fleet owner.
Oh,
is that his wife?
Yes,
his wife.
You probably made one ride for 110.
You guys do.
I appreciate this. I appreciate this tonight. I needed this. I needed this tonight because I was ready to go to fucking war. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm ready to go to fucking war, man.
That's what life people bring, Vinny. You got to laugh about this stuff, dude. We don't control nothing that goes on in the news. Nothing goes on with these companies. We control what's in front of us at the moment it's in front of us. That's it.
I understand.
Hey, Vinny, look today. Lucky with all the things happening today, and you needed this. I almost got a fucking tattoo of the orange Cheeto on the corner of my ass cheek too, bro.
Oh, here we go, Buddha. Why you gotta go there?
Buddha.
Right where shit comes out, because that's all he says.
Buddha, Buddha, are you going to jail that you need your asshole tattooed, bro?
Buddha.
And what were you gonna do for the hair? You got a hairy ass, Buddha? Is that the problem? You got a hairy ass?
Oh no, sir.
Do we need to send Monk over there to shave your ass so it's nice and clean?
I'm gonna send both you and Omar to Wilton Manors, bro.
Omar's been there. That's why he's been silent.
Just because you woke up with Omar on top of you at Coachella 2 years ago, and you can't get that out of your head, and you whack off to the video that you snuck. Okay? Don't put the rest of us in there, okay, buddy?
William, if you're asking me, so what I normally try to do is get $1 per minute, for the whole time.
Is that with or without the stipend?
That's always with the supplement, because there's a certain amount. On Lyft, if you have commercial, they pay you a little bit more in Los Angeles. That's separate from the 15% bonus that they're giving you. So with Uber, I'm always trying to get $1 per minute as much as I can, or higher. I mean, it really gets affected by traffic, right? So sometimes it means you're gonna get a $45 an hour rate or something like that. But a lot of times I get tipped out, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take this ride. Hopefully, I can work the tip.
Do that.
Pause.
I shoot for $30 an hour in the summer down here because it is extremely slow. Most times I probably say I'm somewhere around $26, $28 an hour on the rides. There weren't a lot of premier rides during the summer. There was hardly comfort rides to make it worth it. So, but we're on the other side of that. We're starting to come out. Hopefully, I don't know now. Listen, I'm so afraid of what's going to happen tomorrow with 9/11. Right?
Oh,
in remembrance of that.
That's right.
Events of today and last week and the last month and tomorrow, bro. I might sit right here in front of the screens and stay my happy ass in the house because I really don't have any tolerance. Even though y'all are making it a little easier, I'm going to wake up angry. I'm going to wake up with an attitude. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I already know it. So.
You're gonna wake up like Mike Tyson with a big ass tattoo on your head.
No. Listen, I'm overweight, old motherfucker. That's all I am. But I can still fucking nail a fly off a horse's ass, no problem.
Hey, on some shit. Why is Mayweather fighting Mike Tyson, bro?
For the money.
And another thing, William, I try to make 15 to 20 per minimum per ride.
Monk, Model Y is not a good rideshare car anymore. Not if they're taking away Premier from the Model Y. And
they already took Black here.
Yeah, and so they're putting. And I tell you, that's something that's going to be a problem for Driveway.
Did you notice how many people are still doing rideshare in the new Model Y, the Juniper?
Mm-hmm.
It's
insane. Well, they've already bought the car. What are they going to do?
Nah, they bought this after. They bought the thing after.
Maybe they don't know.
It's still a good car. I mean,
maybe they weren't watching
an excellent car.
Let's go back to that desperate world we're talking
about. Not at that price.
When you see guys doing that, that's the desperate world we're in. I knew when I saw guys doing BMWs back more than 8 years ago coming out of Beverly Hills. I knew there was a time these are bored guys who got money who says I need to go out and buy my BMW.
Bro, don't go too far. There's fools right now with Uber stickers on IQLs, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like
yeah.
Dave, I would
Rippers, whatever. An IQL 150K.
Night, William.
Like, sheesh.
Question for all. What's a good year and price for Model
It's
Y
midnight.
used?
It's past my bedtime.
God damn it, Steven did it to us again.
It wasn't me. We keep talking about shortening the show down to an hour. We just do this.
Right.
Anyway.
3 hours every week.
All right. What was it? What was the question? Model.
What's the minimum? What's a good year and price for a used Model Y? Depends on what you're getting it for. Please don't buy it just for rideshare. If you're buying it because you want a good Model Y, I would say you're in the price range right there, 25 to 35 with less than 50,000 miles.
Right. That's about right.
I think you're good. Got to remember the warranties are different on these Teslas versus a traditional car. You got to remember that. You're in a much better position. I can't speak for Rivians or Mustang Mach-E's. I don't know what their deal is, but with these Teslas, you're in a good spot with their warranties, man. The batteries and motors are good for 120,000 miles on a warranty.
Better, guys. If he starts putting those lead batteries in those Model Ys going farther, like 500 miles and stuff, he's really gonna mess with a lot of people because you're talking 500 to 600 miles and on a charge, and you're gonna roll and make money.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. You said 500 miles.
The 2022. The 2022 I would consider, and because you can get it a lot cheaper, and but if you can get it under that 25, remember right now you still got the 4K rebate.
That's true. Until September
30th.
Yeah, until
the end of the month.
30th. So if you can get a 22 under 25K, you'll take off another 4K after negotiating on the price.
That's right.
If the car hasn't had it claimed on it yet.
Most of them don't, because most people didn't know anything about the credit. But yes, that's
true. Rivian's got a 175,000 mile warranty on it.
No, you got the extended.
He got the extended one. Yeah,
an extended warranty through a third party.
Son of a bumpkin! Shut up, Monk. God damn.
Exactly.
Go sniff some coffee, bro. God damn. Take one of them big beans right up the nostril.
Actually, it's so funny because he's more of a beaner than I am.
Oh my God.
Oh, here we go.
My God. Oh, here we go.
So,
see, we
Melvin,
avoided all of this.
Do you guys sell used EV under 25,000?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On cars.com.
Bro, there's photo lessons right now.
Why wouldn't the dealer take advantage of the 4,000 rebate on all the?
A bunch of them do. They if you go and look up the cars, a bunch of them when you click on the picture, it's or click on their ad, it says including the 4K.
That's what I'm talking about. Why doesn't like salespeople just buy it, get the rebate, and then re-put it back?
Because you have, in order to get the rebate, you have you can only use it once for one.
And you have to,
that's what I'm saying.
And you have to have under a certain amount of income in order to do it.
You have to qualify for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
so you have to legally enter it. It's
so
not
you
just...
so you what? You can do it once, and you're gonna give up the rebate to somebody you're trying to sell this car to or something.
Yeah, you need to register with the owner. That rebate.
Right.
Yeah, so it's not a.
So let's say I work for you. I'm a sales guy. I buy the car, I get the rebate for me or whatever. And then I sell the car right back to you.
You can't. If you sell the car within the 2 to 3 years, I forget how many months it is. You have to pay back the rebate.
Yeah, bro. I mean, there's an incentive. It's an incentive. It's just like a return. I mean, like a grant.
There's stipulation on it. Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. All right. That makes more sense.
If not, they already committed. I mean, just imagine if they went it too easy, there'll be even bigger frauds.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Monk is saying the 175 is factory warranty for the battery.
If it is, that's a hell of a warranty.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah,
but that's why I'm saying the used Rivians are actually
like I said, they're in the 50s. To be there when you reach the 175 to file your warranty.
So they're in the 50s, but then a lot of them are selling with really low miles.
I mean, now, under that warranty transferable though?
That's a good question. I mean,
I don't know about much about Rivians,
right?
And what happened if Rivian is not there when you need the warranty?
I mean, hey, it's a risk.
Oh, like
I mean,
You
it
know
can be
what?
worse. Kia is there, right? But Kia is also known to have bad customer support for repairs for their cars. So
Yep.
it's like
But Kia doesn't have bad financials like Rivian
it
does.
doesn't matter if your car's sitting there for
They
12
do in
months.
Georgia. They do in Georgia. They got bad financials. 475 of them got to be replaced.
Yeah.
I hear that shit.
That was the
Kia,
Hyundai.
Hyundai.
But yeah,
Same fucking company. Stop it, Pascal.
it is the same.
but
Yeah,
All right,
but
my
they're saying
gentlemen,
so
I'm
they're
out
not.
of here.
You have
supposedly
a
it
good
was
one.
All right, Thomas, bro, get some rest.
construction
We'll
worker.
talk to you.
Yes.
Appreciate you
I'll
being
see
here,
you
bro.
guys next week, and if I do end up getting the car in the next 2 days, I'll send you pictures.
All right,
Yes, sir.
Go get
Be
it,
careful.
sir.
Thanks, Thomas.
Yep, no problem, boys.
Yeah.
All right,
All
Hoss.
right.
Get some
Good night.
rest.
Because of course I'm looking at the EV9, right? And the three main problems they have, the infotainment system will black out on you. The charging port, apparently the charging system has failures, and then what was the third thing, or whatever the third one is? But they have to send out a specialist because they don't have trained people at all the facilities. So they literally have to fly over to come and check out your car.
Were you talking about Rivian?
I'm talking about the
EV9, Kia
with the
EV9.
EV9s.
Oh,
yeah.
EV9, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, them compared to, I mean, Rivian, I know the issues with parts and stuff like that, but man, you're still running. This company is established and still having problems with doing basic, doing their maintenance.
So is Chevy with their EVs. It's just the way it is, man.
Yeah.
Not Tesla though.
Yeah, Chevy's
Nah.
not doing very good with
I
the
take my
EVs.
car in, I get it
No,
done.
they're not. They're
My
pulling back
Tesla
and
got
forth.
fixed the next day. Yeah, they gave me a loaner. They
I
called
got
me the next
a
day. You can
friend.
come pick
I
it
got a
up.
friend referee that just got the Honda Prologue, and
Yeah.
he was all about it before he got it.
That's
And
a
now he's
Blazer.
like, yeah,
It's a
basically.
Blazer.
Yeah,
It's an EV
you're-
Blazer.
So Blazer, you're asking for trouble.
It's an EV Blazer.
But the interior is a little different.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
so they slap
They
a
have-
Honda logo on it, but you open up the hood, you're gonna see GM all over it.
Yeah. Under the covers, like there's a big
Yeah,
ass
under the
cover.
cover. Yeah, it's just a cover, just like our cars. You just open up the top, it's there.
Mhm.
We had one that when I was at the dealership, we had one that was pre-owned. We parked it right next to the freaking Blazer, and it's the same thing.
Well, yeah. So is the Lyric. Like
Yeah,
they're
I
all
know.
on
do
the same
like the
platform.
Lyric.
Hey, but the Lyric looks nice though.
Yep, I'd roll the Lyric. I just don't like the price.
I don't like the price either.
Yeah, because at that price, I could get the EV9, so and it
Yeah.
gives me way more stuff.
I'm just gonna. I mean, right now, I mean that's crazy. I still got the Equinox over here too. Shoot, and I rarely use it.
Most
Now.
of these electronic manufacturers are going to have that come to Jesus moment with their pricing costs. Everybody wanted to price at 100K, EV, and thinking they were going to build 50,000 and sell at 100,000 each, and it didn't quite work out that way. And that's what's going on now. That they got to resize their prices and figure it out.
Oh.
Well, they thought everybody was going to be forced into it too. They thought the governments were going to force them in. The market was going to be forced to buy these EVs, and then they turn around and said, "Well,
What do you think is going to happen when they take that incentive away, Melvin?
What the incentive going to go? Hey, if Elon wants to be a real dick, I mean a real dick, he'll say, everybody come and get a $9,995 Tesla and put one in your yard, and we'll finance you. And that's going to screw up the whole market in the world for everybody.
Well, or what he does sometimes, that he does like 0%.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's going to do something. He already pissed off that Trump, took away that $7,500 that he wanted, so he can easily do that and literally say, "Let me give away $10 billion doing it to mess with the
market." Wait a minute. That's it. That's interesting. That's interesting, Gambit, that you say that. But I bet you he knew that already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's banking on doing something that's going to change the world, and that's what he's been talking about. Like, let's put one in everybody's yard. And if he goes with that logic of, look, you know the Chinese cars can't come here yet, and they already got a $10,000 one. Let me put a $10,000 one in every American yard. It'll mess up the whole American car market.
Oh, absolutely. If you can manage to bring the price down on an EV, whoever
Yeah,
managed to bring it's gonna become the king over here.
right. That's what I'm saying.
Sure. And Tesla's the only
Like,
one
we're
that
gonna
can do it
put a
here.
charger at home.
So yeah, they're the cars are reliable, and even when they need repairs, for the most part, the repairs get done under warranty. It's like
Yeah,
by the time you're getting the thing, I mean, mine had 168,000 miles on it, and I'm still rolling the thing, no
and I have a
problems.
feeling this Model 2 is going to give you plug-in modules for the enhancements. He's going to say, look, we ain't going to give you this, but if you want to plug this new screen in, here's a new screen. You want to plug this new seats in, here's some new seats. You want to plug this new window in, here's some new windows. I think he's going to give people that option to spend more money, but I think he's going to give that bargain basement that says put one in your yard.
Exactly.
Well, remember, they're coming out with that Model 2. That's supposed to happen here. I guess that's going to be the next model they release, which is a little smaller.
What I'm saying. I think that's what he wants to do with that, and I think he wants to push 500,000 cars on the USA just to do that. I mean, they said they've been building those cars at breakneck speeds right now just to do that. And I said that's the stuff that would really come into the new year in November to say, here, folks, get one, take home for Christmas. Instead of going out getting your iPhone, go get yourself a new Tesla.
And you know what? And if he can make it to where all of these vehicles can be put on the platform, on the robotaxi platform.
Oh my God, it'd be insane.
Yep.
It'll be interesting. He can absolutely flip the entire market. You are right, Gambit.
Yep.
That's why I was trying to tell Sergio, he's like, oh, well, nobody will be able to scale. They won't be able to scale like Uber can scale. And I was like,
they have already.
How many different fleet owners have and
they
the
can
fleet
pump,
owners
they can pump
having
thousands
multiple
of
cars?
a week.
They can scale way
Tesla's,
faster.
That's what I said.
Way faster than just one company trying to manage all these locations and hold these cars when they have to actually take care of them. No, you can scale way faster when you have private owners making their own businesses and making their own fleet.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. They already Tesla in Austin. They already expanded the geofence that they just opened the other day.
That's what I'm saying, guys.
Yeah, of course.
That can pump out cars with machines.
You still have the drivers inside them?
We're talking about
the safety.
It's because of the law though in Texas that they have to do a certain amount of time. Because Waymo's doing that over here.
Who doesn't want to get in and try the Tesla?
Hey, I'm gonna have to take a driver up to Austin and do the robotaxi just to find out. I'm gonna have to do that.
So I have it on my app, right? I have the app on my phone, but it won't let me log in.
Yeah, I think you have to be around near the geofence area. The geofence area.
It's available. The app is available to everybody.
No, it is. But what I'm saying is that in order to work, you have to be within the geofence.
Right. Almost like Uber, you got to be in an Uber area for it to work. I think it's the same way with the robotaxis. So you're inside that grid, it detects you're in that grid, and we got you.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
but
it got me.
What? Part
of it.
But what they're saying is, for example, like the prices with the robotaxi, like for example, they're lower with the robotaxi than Uber and Lyft.
Yeah.
Let's see. And electric will go to $1.50, not 41 cents. I don't think it will at the Tesla stations, but I think those third-party chargers, they're already double the price, man. You go to like FPNL, you go to FPNL, EV Go, all of that shit, bro. They're through the roof with their prices.
There's no point to even going to those with the discounts that you get from Uber and Lyft.
Yeah,
it's not even worth it. I just go straight to the Tesla.
I mean, even comparing the chargers just to activate the stupid thing, the Rivian chargers are more like Tesla chargers, but I would say the Rivian chargers are actually better than the Tesla chargers because you plug in, you tap to start charging, it communicates with the car and starts charging it. You don't have that same capability with the Tesla chargers for third party vehicles.
Oh.
So it's like it's unfortunate, but honestly, I think the Rivian chargers are better in just function. However, cost. Oh my God, those things 67 cents a kilowatt hour.
That's highway robbery, man.
Some are 70, 74.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Bro,
insane.
Well, at
I'm
least
Imagine
still
charging the Hummer EV on this.
Well, I see the Hummers at the Tesla charger all the time.
six.
hmm
I've seen the IQ at the Tesla chargers, and they have cool like the lights. It has a status bar
Right.
as the lights go
Well,
up. It's so cool.
I did ask I did ask somebody that had a Hummer EV
hmm
at one of the Tesla charger, and they told me it takes like $78.
Yeah, and they were
Yeah,
probably like
their
half
battery
empty on
pack
it.
is huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
hey, they get a full 400-mile range. Yeah,
Yeah.
On
mofo, the damn
78.
battery pack is twice as big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
$78. I'll take my $12 better.
Yep. Dave wants to know 3 years top, still rideshare drivers are done. Steven, what do you think?
I think
I
less.
mean, yeah, maybe less because I mean, it really depends on how long it takes for Tesla to really expand into all these markets and for their because like Melvin was saying, they had to get to a certain amount of miles before they could expand their circles.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
how long
He's bringing
and
a lot to the game there, Steven. He's talking about adding internet to these Teslas now to sell internet access from the Teslas in his network driving around the country, meaning that he's going to mess with the phone companies saying, okay, phone companies, you don't have internet no more. We're going to sell internet to the people through Starlink with our car.
right.
And
Yep.
that's going to mess with a lot of people too.
Well, you're right. He's got his hand in multiple industries.
Right.
I mean, but that's what happens. That's what happens with innovation.
Yep. That's what happens with innovation. Absolutely.
That's what it's
Yeah.
like. And then imagine they're gonna pay. Imagine they have the ability to pay for a subscription, and now they start putting screens in the back of the seats. So every time you get inside one of these cars, you can watch your Netflix series or whatever
Yeah.
as you're
Well,
going from point to point. It's like Uber and Lyft ain't offering that kind of stuff.
Nope.
nope. But
They
I
only need
think
to make a few small changes to make the quality of the experience so superb that
That is it. He's already talking about his tablet and his phone he's coming out with saying,
Mhm.
come and get my tablet, come and get my phone,
I can
come and get my
hotspot, I
service.
can charge my phone as long as too much access.
Right.
Yeah, but I think there still be room for regular drivers, but I think we're gonna be kind
You
of
have to be
pushed out of the
commercial.
city. Yeah, and then commercial and out of the cities.
Yeah, exactly. So more rural areas will be an advantage, and then
More miles.
longer rides. But who
More-
knows? Maybe they start coming. I mean, they just started adding the buses over here, the Waymo buses to the area. So is that are they going to get more range and stuff off of some of these cars? Who knows? And then now they're talking about the new battery technology.
Yeah, but Waymo, for example, that LiDAR is so expensive.
Oh, 100%. That's why the companies don't want to own. Like, I don't know where they thought owning the vehicles was going to be a benefit to them.
Yeah.
This is a much better business model, having it where the customers buy the vehicles and then are connecting to your service.
Absolutely. And that's
But
what
then again, this is another thing that I think is going to happen to Uber and Lyft. I still believe that you'll probably get some new company that comes out that offers only commercially insured drivers or background check drivers. And you're eventually going to start where those rides don't make sense anymore. For people using their own vehicle and whatnot,
Mhm.
you're gonna be paying for that service to be on a commercial car.
And you don't think that Uber and Lyft are squeezing for every dollar they got right now?
Oh, they
Because
already
eventually
did.
they know their time's up.
This is what
their time's up.
Yep.
this is what I was telling Vinny. They already squeezed as much as they possibly could. They already
Yeah.
increased the cost to the customer as much as they could
Yeah.
and took as much as they could away from the driver. The next
Point
move for
elasticity.
Uber, is to remove liability. And how do you do that? Commercial insurance. It's the only move that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
And then if you can get that and autonomous vehicles, And so it's like, why push so hard for it? Because it's going to make the shareholders more money.
Oh, it will, but eventually, just like you say, a
Eventually, it
newcomer is going to come
implodes.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, a newcomer is going to come in like Tesla, and it's going to go ahead and just
Well,
wipe them out of the face of
so
the
there's
earth.
another thing. I think that another company is going to come in. Somebody, a smart company will come in and offer subscription rather than offering per ride. So you pay a subscription to be a true independent contractor, but of course you can only be a true independent contractor if you're running your own commercial insurance. So you'll be able to pay for, so they don't have to worry about the insurance. All they're doing is connecting driver to passenger. You pay for a subscription rather than paying them out for every single ride. I think that's going to become a much more desirable model, not only for the driver,
Passenger.
but for the passenger. Yeah.
Because now the riders are realizing that freaking Uber is just rimming them, giving
And
them a new one.
because another thing you can add into the service, if you're not poaching the customers, is you can actually add the ability for the passenger to request you as their for a specific ride and pre-book. A thing that Uber doesn't have in their system because they run it the wrong way.
Exactly.
They did, Stephen, for a little while, but they lost a lot of customers, and they know they weren't coming back, and that's why they stopped it. They did it for a moment.
No, I'm saying you build it into. That's why I'm saying you build it into the platform.
Right.
You build it into the platform. They get a cut. They get their cut, but you know, it's all
because
in
they're
the
gonna
app.
make it
They
under
get their
subscription.
receipts exactly, and you make it under subscription. They make their money.
They get paid regardless on the
And you
straight from the
basically
top.
sell it as a package that has multiple things on it. So do you want people to be able to pre-book you? Okay, you can add that onto this for the month. You can, or you can, or if you got the cash, you can pay it out for the year. And now, you get to the level where you pay that off, and now you're in the profits for everything from that point forward. That would be the move. That's more valuable to the driver and to the customer.
Eventually.
Yep.
But eventually there's gonna be some changes. And either we adapt or we're done.
This is exactly the point,
Antonio. What are we adapting to?
Well, we were talking about another company coming in and offering Steven has the Ripple XRP wallpaper and Pascal has Bitcoin. I see the pivot now.
Or Vinny, or what you or what you're doing, or like for example, you're doing. I mean, of course, you're doing your day trading and all of that. I mean, you are adapting because you know that this is not paying the bills.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's not. It hasn't fully paid the bills for some time.
Antonio, this is the same question I'm asking. It's like once you've got these things in play, where's all the maintenance coming from? Not just cleaning, but maintaining the brakes and everything else.
The owner that owns the vehicle, just
exactly.
like it is right
so
now,
how,
like us.
Right. So then how long does it take? How much profit are we making per ride? How long does it take to actually pay off the AV and start making profit?
But how long? I mean, for example, on a Tesla, I mean, your brakes on your vehicle that has 168,000 miles are still intact.
True, but are you expecting self-drive? I mean, you've been in a self-driving car before, haven't you? Or at least been in a Tesla when it's running in FSD?
Yeah.
So you haven't felt it using the brakes instead of using regenerative braking?
Yeah, it does use the brakes.
Yes, it does. A lot. So I think it's going to use the brakes more than I will because I'll give myself distance to get to the car in front of me where it won't.
It is improving, though.
I agree, but until it gets to that point, it's using the brakes. And okay, so over a few months when it's running 24/7, how long until it's like, oh, we need to replace the brakes or we need to replace the rotors. The rotors are warped.
If I were people, again, I'm going to say it like I've been saying it. This is a side hustle. Leave it at that. Don't try to make this thing more than what it's already depreciated. This thing is depreciated. Yeah. So I focus on other stuff, man. Be like Pascal. Get a business going. Do hockey. Whatever you got to do. Whatever you got to do. Whatever it is, man. You got to find it now. I personally if I were looking to get into something,
Amtrak,
outside
the
of what
whole
I'm trying
point
to
is
do
to be
now,
limited.
I mean, I'd be trying to find. I don't know. I don't know what to tell people, because no jobs out there are paying enough to keep up with inflation. Now that we don't have the free money running around anymore, there's no
You gotta have a
jobs out there that
business.
are keeping up. Yeah, but even that, depending on what city and state you're in, that business can be extremely expensive to operate.
Exactly.
You know,
Right.
and if your business isn't already established, where
Yep.
you have to now go out and develop the clients yourself, like what you do, Pascal, you guys have already developed it. So it's been
Well,
there.
yeah, yes
Granted,
and no. I mean, I have something, but
do you wait. Do you have
I
existing clients already?
yes,
You have existing cash flow already.
yes.
That's my point. So if
Yeah.
somebody's starting from scratch, they don't have any of that yet. And so to try
And
to
they're
develop
investing into it.
well, that's what I mean. You can take all of your life savings and put it into something, and if it's not getting anything back, a lot of
That's true.
people
They go
a lot
belly
of
up.
people don't have, and the biggest lie is, oh, go get a loan from SBA. It's a fucking lie. Because if you don't dot your I's and cross your T's, and that business plan and your numbers don't align with whoever's sitting across from the table, and now it's probably AI, right? Probably
That's true.
AI sitting there doing all that shit and making those
Absolutely.
decisions for you. Then so where do you get funding for all of these businesses and shit people want to get started? And then the other thing is, bro, it's so expensive to live. Like even in some of the most rural places, where if you were doing an over the horizon business, so say like say if I was doing call center service, right? Now there might be an opportunity coming up in the future, depending on what happens with India, if they bring all those jobs back here to call centers and stuff like that, then people can remote work from call centers from home. Might not be as bad. You might be able to make a couple bucks and then do some stuff on the side. My point is, it's just not easy to go out there and start something new. This is why we've been preaching it, for 2 years. Find something, learn something. My tuition, is every day having my ass in front of these screens. That's my tuition. I'm not even $1,000 into this. In the 9 months I've been doing this, I'm not even $1,000 into it. Okay, I've done well enough to not lose a shit ton of money, and I'm in a live account now where it's the real deal. That's my tuition. Not a lot of people can. I know people that's gone through. This one chick I've been following, I think she said she spent like $15,000 her first like 18 months in the prop firm space. $15,000 is her tuition. I'm less than 1,000. So and one good payout, and I've got all my money back. So but I got support. I've got help. I've got help here. I'm not a single person, so I have help. A lot of people don't have that opportunity, man. They just don't have it, and so they're ground into the dirt with what these apps are doing, and nobody's standing up for us. There's nobody standing up for us. Even with all they try to do, with what Sergio and Chris them try to do, it's applauded, it's appreciated.
Yeah.
But we still ain't had a raise since I started this shit. Unless you got a bigger car and upgraded your platform, no money ever comes back.
And you never will
come back. No, of course not.
Yeah, the first few years of the rideshare game was the best years, and they're never coming back. It's too innovative.
No, they're not coming back.
I compare it
We're
to
not getting a raise.
When you know how to build systems like I did back in the day, and I would tell my customers, won't be able to build systems anymore. And they were like, no, what you mean? I said, look, the innovation will come along and build them faster, cheaper than I ever could do them. And I knew that was coming up. I wasn't a fool to that, just like the rideshare game. I'm not a fool thinking that I was going to stay in this game forever. I'm still surprised I'm still been in the game over 10 years because there's still a little side money hustle out there to get. That's the only reason I think I'm still in it.
Well, it's like all the stuff that I can do online. I haven't even spoken to Stephen about this when we have a couple of projects in the works. I've been procrastinating. I need to stop procrastinating. But now I'm thinking about getting into building trading computers.
Yeah.
Because a trading computer is a whole different type of computer versus, like a
Oh,
productivity
absolutely.
or an editing computer. Right off the rip, I'm $400 cheaper because I don't need a big graphics card.
Ready computers. It's ready to set your accounts up on and say these are the software you're going to use, and all you got to do is just start.
No, just listen. I build you a real simple computer, or you can build it yourself, and I can just build them on YouTube, and people just come and hit the video up. Boom, 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 boom. Budget trading computers. I think budget trading computers are so much easier. Well, the only difference is the graphics card. That's the difference. Is the graphics card and your cooling, right? You don't need liquid cooled and all that.
With the trading aspect, the phone and the tablet these days, man, works faster right now than even thinking about the computer. Because right now some of these apps are coming so fast that they're doing a lot of this stuff for you.
Yeah, but you know what? You know what though, Gambit? Maybe I can't do it. Eddie can do it.
It's not for everybody. Yeah.
Okay,
but Eddie trades on his phone, but he's got that phablet open and close thing, whatever it is, right? He's got that thing.
Yeah.
I can't do
thing?
it.
The flip.
Yeah, no, I got the fold.
The fold.
Goddamn Steven, bro. He's just, he's supposed to be my friend, and all he does is kick me in my nuts, man.
Making too much money. Yeah.
I think he spends all week thinking, Vinny didn't call me today. Okay, I'm gonna get something else to kick him in the nuts with.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 days in a row. I'm gonna kick both nuts now. 3 days. Oh, I'm gonna hit the one in the middle too.
In the next 5 years, if you hear Steven, beaming himself from the Bahamas or some Asian on with his little tablet saying, I am making so much freaking money with my phone now, guys. I'm not even thinking about shit.
So the point being is it's just little simple things like that. And I know what I can do. Oh, by the way, guys, I got a new product I got to review.
Oh.
Yep, came in today. It's another not. I did one. This is the Gulu A3 jump starter with a tire inflator. So even for Teslas, this is good because it's got a tire inflator in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you
can jumpstart your battery if it's completely dead to get into the car.
My recommendation for every ex-driver, trust me, you will get a call in the middle of the night to jumpstart somebody with a jump and make, you get a cancellation fee and $25 on that person you're jumping off because he knows it's going to be $100 for him to get a jump from anybody else if you don't have AAA. And that's money, money back in your car.
Oh, absolutely. So they sent me this one. I'm going to do the review on it as soon as it stops raining. I got a couple products I got to finish reviews on. I got this. I got the level 1, level 2 chargers, which I got to finish that. And then I've got the new strip for the Model Ys that go in the dash. I got to get that done. But the Gulu, man, I did such good with the Gulu a year ago. They reached out back to me. Now they're going to send me a second one for a giveaway. So I'm going to do a giveaway probably on a live stream. We'll do a giveaway of one of these. If they send me the second one. If they send me the second one, I'll do a giveaway for that.
That's cool.
Bro, this will jump a 9-liter engine. That's a big ass engine. 9-liter engine. That's a big ass engine.
A little thing like that. I jump started a huge ass truck at the rink once.
Oh yeah. Well, I've got one in the car now, a Locator that has the battery. It's a battery jumper as well as an air compressor. And I use and I also have the last fit air compressor in the car. Those air compressors, bro, I don't care what car you drive. Those things are the shit. The air compressors are the shit. You get down a little bit on a tire or you're out on the road someplace, you need to pump that tire up. Those things fucking snap them up real quick. They're going to do well with those. All right, let's get to a couple more questions, then we got to get out of here. Vinny, did you see what Oracle did today? Bro, for whatever reason, Oracle has gone through the roof the last 3 days. What else? Don't blow that. No, I ain't blowing no accounts, bro. I'm trying not to. Vinny, you can use the mini PC now like Beeline and Miss. Yeah, I know, but, we do what we want.
I prefer having a self-built computer.
Well, for me, I've got a trading computer that's strictly, Steven knows this, that's strictly, there's nothing on it, but my TradingView software, and that's it. TradingView software is the only software on that computer outside of the normal garbage that comes from Windows. And then I've got my other computer over here that's a little older, my productivity editing video computer. I got to rebuild that. I got to rebuild that soon. I got to build a new one. Right now, I just got to put some money together to get that done. Anyway, bro, 3.5 fucking hours, Steven.
Don't look at me. Look.
I'm looking right at you.
I'm about to go to bed.
It's
Yep.
your
I'm
fault,
trying to go to
Steven.
bed.
It's your fault.
Listen, at the end of the day, if we don't stick together, we're gonna fall. And we're you guys got my back and I got your back, and everybody out there in the chat. I know it's not exactly all the time rideshare talk, but listen, man, it's us against them all the time. It's the 90% against the 10%.
Exactly.
And we got to be smarter, man. We got to be smarter. If you see something going wrong, man, say something, get involved, do something, whatever, man, because they're gonna kill us. They're gonna pick us off one at a time. This thing with Charlie Kirk is just blowing my fucking mind today. You know, and I mean it. Yep, that's it. I mean it with all my heart. Charlie Kirk. I don't give a shit. The guy spoke nothing but peace, man. That's all he wanted to do was have a conversation. Never threatened anybody. That guy never threatened anybody. He told you how it is. That's it. All right, let's get up out of here, Steven. You ready to take us home?
Yep. Let's go on and ship out. Thank you, Pascal, Melvin.
Sir?
Yeah, we lost Buddha and we lost
Gambit. Yeah,
Gambit.
everybody went on their way.
They just went.
So
see you later.
Provided nothing else goes south. Tomorrow, man. Hey guys, tomorrow, just be aware of your surroundings tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, be aware of your surroundings tomorrow.
I got a big milestone tomorrow.
What's your milestone?
550 games in 1 year.
Oh wow!
Damn, that's a lot. That's a lot of games. I will be. I don't know. Tomorrow will be a day of reflections. You know.
Mm-hmm. Get on the radio.
Tomorrow will be a day of reflection. I don't know, bro. Like Eddie got pissed off. Listen, well, you wasn't here, Pascal. I hadn't talked to anybody since last week.
Yeah.
I didn't talk to. I didn't call Eddie until yesterday. Yeah, I went dark.
Get on the radio. We'll talk.
I went dark. Fuck getting on the radio and sit there and listen to everybody complain about this, that, and the other. I can do that. I can do bad all by myself. You know, I can do bad all by myself. I don't need no help. You just, you get tired of hearing the same old shit, man. This person got killed. This person got killed. This person's dead. This person's a cocksucker. This person's a motherfucker. Dude, you get tired of it. You get tired of it. You get tired of getting lied to from these apps that we go out here and do our best. My tips are way down. Tips are way down.
Everything is down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But my service hasn't changed. Bro, half the time these people get in the car, I don't even want to have a conversation anymore.
People are broke.
That's not my problem.
Well,
I mean, let me rephrase.
That's how the economy works. So.
Well, to a point, is it that they're broke, or is it that because the apps are charging so much that they can't afford to give a tip anymore?
It's both.
Yeah. I don't know, but either way, then you know what? They need to be on the bus.
Exactly.
And I need to be doing something else. So, when I go in the mornings, I don't get on no fucking radio. Fuck that radio. You guys, if I get on the radio, it's not until after I go out in the afternoon, because my focus is my focus is my focus.
All right.
That's just the way it is. I'm not in no Discord in the morning. I haven't been in that Discord in a while. I gotta go delete that. I'm gonna go delete that Discord. We don't need that Discord. Yeah, bro. It's just the way it is, man. You guys can't handle it? Kiss my lily white. And it's white. Like it's pale white. Like I would make Frosty the Snowman jealous white. What's the radio frequency? 88 hertz. And yes, we did talk about the Ukrainian girl. We talked about her also. So anyway, let's get out of here. Steven, take us home, bro. I'm ready to go to sleep.
All right.
Yeah, it's late. Everybody have a great night. Thank you for sticking with us.
It's late for us. It's only 9:30 for him. He's going out to work. Okay.
Nah. Nah, the
Mhm.
wife is sitting right here. And, I'm
Yep.
sure something. So.
Well, hopefully next week, if we don't have any more surprises, we can finally get into some financial stuff and talk about,
Oh yes, yes,
different
yes,
things.
Yes, sir.
Just
All
today
right.
today wasn't the day for that. Today's the day for prayer or whatever it is that you do.